This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Welcome to Dead Radio.
We're not doing that.
How did she come to have sex with a dead man?
Don't call me Radio Unit 91.
You're a dead man. You're a dead man!
He's God here in this radio station.
Place where the dead speak.
Rebel Radio!
I'm a fake? Yes. How'd you like to be dead?
You ever think about doing radio?
My team is dead!
But you're not crazy. You're me. And this is just radio.
By the powers vested in me by the Federal Communications Commission, I command you to get on the microphone in a serious manner and continue this broadcast.
This fucking thing.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that sounds so bad.
I mean, I don't mind doing it. I just needed more than 5 seconds worth of a warning. That's all.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties.
Starting late. Technical difficulties.
I'm here.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
I'm Ryan.
Nice to meet you, Ryan.
Doctor. Yeah, man. How's it going, everybody? Episode 166. Oh, Jesus. I wasn't supposed to do that. Well, I did it.
What the fuck did you do?
X'd out of the program. Yeah, episode 166. Back again. This week we have Ryan DeNisco, professional comedian.
Thank you.
And that's true because you get paid to do what you do.
I do. That's a nice I'm glad you said that, and not just amateur comedian.
Well, we had...
You're a professional as soon as you get paid.
Exactly.
We're professional. I mean, we get paid $35 a month through our Patreon page.
There you go.
But it's
technically, we're professional
technically we're professionals.
podcasters.
Yeah. There's
So,
no quotes on that. No.
I want to start by apologizing for being like, in case I came off weird, like before starting the show, because I feel like I come off a little bit like Aspergery.
Why are you nervous?
Because like
about
I just when people come down, I don't want to talk to them much.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk to them on the show.
Yeah, I got.
So I just kind of like don't make eye contact and just stare at the computer over here.
I've done some podcasts where it's similar to that, so I think I was picking that up.
Any podcasts around here that we should know about that we have to kill?
Yeah, the one down in Beacon, man.
Yeah, that's actually where we heard about you from Hudson Valley Transmitter with our good friend Mark Gerlach. Yeah,
that was fun. He didn't bring me to his basement. He brought me upstairs. But
yeah, I know.
He's got like a window with light coming through and everything.
Yeah. It's actually very nice, very relaxed down here. It's just like, okay, I might not make it out of here.
And I'm looking for the black light right now, but I haven't found it yet.
We should get a black light.
It would do like
I don't know.
It would never be used. It would just be there. But
turn it on the brakes. Get some cool velvet posters.
Yeah, all right. I do. I have one. I have a Crow poster. You remember The Crow, the movie The Crow?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I have a blacklight poster of him, like when he's sitting in the chair, like
For that
gothy.
reason.
No. Well, I got a blacklight poster. I got that one because I was like very obsessed with it. That fucking
at the time,
that movie, and I got that poster and a blacklight bulb from Spencer Gifts in the mall.
That's where they come, right?
And yeah,
that's where you get them.
That's that's the only place you can get them.
I've never seen them elsewhere, but
so yeah, and I put in my blacklight bulb. I looked at the poster with, of course, the soundtrack playing in the background, and I looked
Stone
at
Temple Pilots.
Yeah,
playing?
Stone Temple Pilots. Was The Cure. I Burn, or whatever the hell the name of the song is. Yeah, playing in the background, and got bored very quickly. Turned off the black light, tried to take it out, realized how fucking hot they get when they sit there, and just like left the room and went back later. It was a waste of money.
It's a complete waste of money.
That was the only time you used the black light, was for that?
I did.
Yeah, because he didn't have a girlfriend at the time, so that's the only reason.
Yeah.
At what other point are you going to hang out in your room in the dark?
Even then.
Like staring at the Crow poster, right?
Yeah.
Now, when did you get this? When the movie came out, or like
No,
years
this was like
later?
3-4 weeks ago.
I was like, I don't know. I must have been like 15 or 16 or something like that.
Fucking leather duster on.
And that's what you did for just an afternoon? That's what you thought?
Yeah.
You had to do?
Like one day when I was bored,
Did you break the black light? Where did it go after that?
I think I might still have it, honestly.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
because
bring it down here.
Because we have a whole bunch of like Halloween shit. I'd have to dig it out. Yeah, I probably have a couple actually. Because my wife and I are really into Halloween, so we got a bunch of that shit. But we tried a black light one year, and it just sits there and looks purple.
Yeah,
because it's
you have to turn all the other lights off.
Yeah, and you have to be in an enclosed area, and I was not about to lead kids into my garage in an enclosed area just so I can use a black light bulb to molest them.
You don't show them this basement at all? That's
yeah, maybe
like Andy's in the basement, guys.
Yeah,
come on.
It's like an underground kind of thing you can get going on here.
Yeah, we've put a lot of work into it.
You can do like the podcasting, Halloween, and like ayahuasca down here. Like those are the three things you can do.
Yeah,
we did kratom last week.
I haven't heard of that.
It's like some.
It's kind of new, but kind of not really. It's
It's like doing speedballs.
Have
you ever done speedballs?
It's like a tea extract. No, it's tea. It's made from the bark of a tree that's in like the coffee family, and if you take enough of it, it gets you pretty fucked up.
Like in tea.
Yeah, you can do it as a tea, but it tastes like dog shit. Or you can just do capsules.
That's what we did. It got me all jittery, and I stayed away for a while.
Works great.
I take like in a hot dog.
You could if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it because I mean the capsule is almost a gross amount of green tea flavor.
A kratom.
Like just imagine taking a green tea bag and putting it in your mouth.
Oh, is it green? Is the capsule green too?
There's
then maybe I have.
Yeah, there's a couple of different types.
Yeah, it's like a muddy green kind of color.
What'd you have to do that day?
No, we just did the show. He came here early. I took 3 of them.
I've taken 4 today. It's great.
I was really.
If you take in like low doses, it's just like a really great anti-inflammatory. It gives you a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I think I had 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm fine today.
With that, taking that.
Yeah.
And that was all of his sleep last week. So good.
Yeah.
It might not be far off. So let me go around the room. That's John, the fisherman.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's Maine Jansfield. That's Timmy.
Whose yoga pants are those? Were those?
Those are Ryan's.
Well, they were given to me by Adam's girlfriend because she thought they were cool because they were supposed to be beer leggings, but as you can see,
when a girl wears them, it's a little bit red in the crotchal region.
When a guy wears them, it's sexy, but when a girl wears them, it's gross. And then we have Timmy, Bryson Tanner.
Okay, the twins.
And that's Wild Bill in the middle.
Yeah.
And then Greta and Hans.
So for those not watching on YouTube, those are all inanimate objects. Because it just sounded
not
like
Timmy.
Because it just sounded like we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guests.
Technically 7.
8 silent guests.
Well, Bryson Tanner doesn't count as 2. It's more like 1.
Yeah.
But
they're the special group.
Anyway, Ryan DeNisco. How'd you? You're like the first. We've had people who have done comedy in before. Andy Reid, he hosts Catskill Cabin Conversations. He was in Scotland. He was stand up. So he talked a little bit about stand up and everything. But we haven't had like an actual currently working comedian in studio before. And I was watching a bunch of your videos and everything. No offense, but I hadn't heard of you until the Hudson Valley Transmitter thing.
Yeah.
But I really liked your material.
Thank you, man.
That self-deprecating shit just makes me so happy because that's kind of what we do here. We just talk shit about how stupid I am.
It works for crowds sometimes. They want to see you make fun of yourself, so then
it's disarming, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, for the most part. There's some other videos I got up too that I haven't put out like unlisted, so I wish you saw those ones. 'Cause that's a little newer.
Yeah. So you started. You grew up here. And then moved, and then came back. Yes.
Yeah.
Down to South Carolina.
South Carolina and Atlanta.
Okay. Did you go down to South Carolina for what, school or something?
College. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was like a party school.
When did you start comedy?
Right after, like a month after college.
Oh yeah.
Right as soon as I graduated. Oh, graduated college. So 2010.
Yeah, I've always had like a want to go up on stage. I've just never had the courage to do it. I mean, I do this. This is different. This is so much different for me.
But when did you want to do it?
Huh?
When did you want to do it?
When? What do you mean?
Like, when did you feel like, oh, I want to get up on stage and do jokes?
For, I don't know, before doing this show. This show was kind of like my way of doing it without doing it. So I still like, I host open mic night at Crafted Cup at 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie, New York. They're the reason why we get paid.
Oh, nice.
This is the reason why we are called professional podcasters. Craft to Cup. But Thursday nights we do open mic, so it was tempting, but then I'm like, I'm emceeing the thing, so I can't really do. I don't feel like it's.
You can certainly do it on days when 5 people show up.
Yeah, there's that, but I don't want to. Well,
you just don't want to. You're
I'm
just making excuses.
I'm a fucking chicken shit, and I have an excuse for everything.
Are you talking like jokes? Or are you talking just music?
No, jokes, stand up.
Yeah, you could totally throw it in there. I want to host a music open mic or just a variety open mic.
That's what ours is, variety.
To make, just to keep it going. Because I there's one I'll do in like Warwick, and the host is great, but he hasn't just been bringing. It's just, all right, Dan, like that's all I did. Like, come on, man, like give me
at least try.
Yeah,
something.
give me 30 seconds up there to do something. But that's a great place to start, man. Everybody's paying attention to you, and they already know you. So
yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. How long have you been doing that there?
6 months.
6 months. We started in August. No.
Did we?
Yeah.
We did the whole school year?
Almost a year, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting in probably 9 months.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you have the same repeat people that know you, you might as well just, they should feel comfortable.
I don't know. It still feels weird sometimes. I don't know.
Well, you gotta eat shit.
How did you? Yeah, I know.
Well, especially because he knows I'm gonna put it up on the Crafted Cups Instagram.
Yeah.
But what about you? What made you want to do it? What made you finally get up there?
Well, seeing comics, I guess, like when YouTube started, being able to check out like Mitch Hedberg and like Cat Williams and stuff, you could see what comedy was, and then that was all in college. People sharing other comedians, and then going, "Oh, this is around." And there was one club in Myrtle Beach, but they only had like an open mic contest once or twice a year. So randomly, I was at a karaoke bar with somebody who I knew, and he was like, "Hey, I'm on this comedy show next week. You want to come?" And I was like, actually, it was like tomorrow. And I was like, no, can I be on the show? Because I was just drunk, and I was like, I wrote some jokes that like that last semester of college. I was like, okay, maybe I'll do something. I was thinking about it, you know?
Yeah.
And then he just wanted me to come to the show, and I reached out, and he put me on. So I haven't stopped since.
Holy shit. How'd you do?
I did good because I only did like 2 minutes a joke, like 4 jokes, you know? And the guy who had me host or who hosted was like, oh, just tell me what you're going to do. And then he's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Do that one. That'll work. So I was set up for success a little bit there.
Okay.
And then, then I learned quickly what doesn't work or what does, but it kept me going back because who knows if I didn't like it, I might have been like, ugh, because you get nervous, man. Your pit starts sweating so bad.
It's scary. Even just getting up and talking to a room full of people when you're the only one there and you're the only one on stage, the spotlight's on you. I've played in bands and stuff, and I've said it before. It's like comedy's a way more terrifying thing than being on stage because you're just by yourself with your wits, and I don't have many. So it's hard to.
Well, you call back on that, man. You go, if you're calling yourself a comedian, you better be funny, Ryan. Like, you're up here and you're struggling, man. You told these people they're paying you. So it just kind of comes down to really wanting it and not being afraid to fail. But by yourself it's tough.
When was that? How long you been doing it then?
That was 2010, so this is going on 8.5 years.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And you're freaking touring pretty regularly.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. I was a few years ago, but now around here I've been around the Hudson Valley performing a lot.
Yeah.
It's fun.
A lot of people come out to see you?
Sometimes I got a show this weekend. I'm trying to get a lot.
Yeah. I got them written down. And we got one on Wednesday too at Keegan Hills.
Yeah, Wednesday at Keegan Hills. I like that room.
And then the Rhino Comedy Club in Suffern on Saturday.
Yeah, so that's what I'm really trying to promote because that's
you're headlining.
It's one of my first headline. I've headlined like bars and stuff, and maybe like 1 or 2 clubs, like one-nighters. And this is like, well, the same thing, one-night thing, but I'm actually trying to do well. The other time I was just trying to go long, and now it's like, all right, I have enough material. Now I want to do my best 45.
Yeah.
So giving that a shot.
Oh, I saw the one video of the. It says hecklers. I guess heckler. I mean, she wasn't like talking shit to you.
Yeah, it was like a weird.
It was just
I had to label it that.
Calling it out and everything like that. How are you with that? Because that's actually what would worry me the most.
That did worry me
like
the most.
Just. Shit, what do I say to this fucking drunk person to make everybody less uncomfortable?
I feel like you,
I would probably
at first especially, would go straight to mad. Like there wouldn't even be any trying to solve. Yeah.
I have this I have this weird thing where I just snap all of a sudden. like without warning. It's just one thing triggers like weeks worth of stress.
Yeah,
and
sometimes
anxiety.
it'll be like, why are you doing it like that? Because it's how I fucking want to do it. Okay, all right, I'm just gonna fucking do it. It's like, all right, man. I was just saying that maybe if you did it this way, and then you're usually like, fuck.
Usually,
usually,
whatever.
Not usually. In that specific instance.
But how do you work on fucking hecklers? Is it just you gotta just go with it, huh?
Yeah, I mean they're all I would say every single one's different. They're all like category, you know what I mean? Like you could be like, this is a really drunk person, they're never gonna get it, kind of thing, or they're really drunk and they're messing with you too much. But I try and just still have command of the room, you know, because sometimes I'm a small person, so people aren't afraid to mess with me. Like I would say the other day, Saturday night, I was between bands, first time I've ever done that.
Oof.
So 8 people behind me tearing up and putting up drums and stuff. So I was trying to just joke about singers or whatever, and I asked the singer, I was like, how many times have you been told you're a good singer? And then somebody else like, how many times have you told you've been funny? It's just like, of course, like it just set him up perfect for that. And he's sitting there like, I'm trying to bet. I wasn't gonna let that bother me. Like, ooh, and I was like, shut the hell up, everybody. Was this guy gonna kick my like? Just try and turn the room around. But sometimes knowing where you want to go and knowing that this is gonna be bothersome because they're all different. Somebody might want to try and help you and like just keep repeating you, which is annoying. Like the video you saw, she was answering a question, and then kind of like threw me off for
Inbreds, inbreeding.
Yeah. Because I've never heard that before
inbreeding.
ever. So I was like, all right, I want to hear about this.
The thing about that is like, did she mean like actively, like you're gonna see it happening, or are you gonna see the result?
That's what I wanted to know from her. I want to know why she said it like that
Just
way.
Cousins fucking on the infield.
Like you're gonna actively see it. Or is it the result of inbreeding that you see there?
Right?
That's an important distinction.
I want to see people, and then, the thing is I cut off after that clip is like, I'm talking to her and I'm like, what's weird is I'm looking at you and the only thing I can think of is inbreeding now. That's all that comes to mind when I see your face, which is not cool.
You want to do... I'm itching to open this fucking thing. And our
I'm
guest brought
3/4 of the way done.
And our guest brought some beer.
Finally.
Finally, a guest brings some beer.
Yeah, occasionally somebody brings like some Becks.
We do have options, though. I don't know if you want.
Do you want a Zima? I have Zima.
No. Do you have Jolly Ranchers to go with it?
We should get some Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, we could do that.
I forgot about that.
No, open your good beer and we can try some Zima later.
In the meantime, we'll do this.
What are you drinking?
That's also my problem. I like very cheesy, annoying shit. Like when people go, it makes me howl. I love it.
Where do you found this? Or
no, I made it. I was an old school, not old school, but like I used to be really into talk radio and everything like that. And like I worked for WPDH as an intern.
Okay.
For a while, so they used to have all these zany little things.
Yeah,
and when they bomb,
movies?
I'd be in the back, just like this. Just trying not to freaking die laughing.
Yeah.
When these people are just drowning in shit water. Anyway, not real shit water, just, metaphorically or whatever. So, we got Adam brought. Well, why don't you go first?
You want me to go first?
What you got? Yeah.
I got a local one. I got the Millhouse Brewing Cumberland. I just said Cumberland. Cucumber. I haven't had any of this. Cucumber Blessings. The sweet Cumberland Farm cream.
Cumberland Farm cream ale.
Yeah. Get it. It's local. Local.
It's called Cucumber Blessings now because I think their marketing team said no one wants to drink cream ale. So they kind of dialed back the fact that it's a cucumber cream ale.
Oh, so what are they calling it?
Cucumber Blessings.
Blessings, yeah.
Yeah, which is weird.
They have art and science on the logo to let you know that people are wearing glasses when they brew your beer.
Their graphic designer said it'll make you seem smart.
Yeah. Have you guys had this?
Yes, many times.
I unfortunately cannot.
Yeah,
you cannot have it.
I have celiac.
And the art and science mixed together helps.
It's got science in there. It'll help.
It's from Cucumberland.
No, the scary gluten hurts his tum-tum.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm one of those people that actually have an issue with it instead of like, I just like to stay away from it. Who I met a couple times.
Do they call themselves gluten-free just like
Well, they ask for gluten-free shit, and then I go, do you have celiac? And they're like, no, I just like to stay away from it because of the for health reasons. And I'm like, what health reasons?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Whatever.
My favorite is where they're just like, do you have a gluten-free wrap? I'm like, no. And they're like, okay, a regular one will be fine.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what are you doing? Is there less gluten in a wrap? No. It's the same amount. It's the same amount, lady.
We both work at the coffee shop
that
I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. All right. I've been there.
Yeah.
You guys got good bagels and sandwiches.
Yeah, the bagels rule.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. It could have been me.
And
I've
you
got
good
like
Wi-Fi, too.
Yeah, sometimes. Not on a Saturday.
No?
When there's 112 people all trying to use it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then it's...
Well, finals, man.
Yeah.
But
so...
This is a good beer.
Yeah, I like that one. And it's one that you can drink 4 of them and not feel like you're going to explode.
I don't think I'd ever even try it. Like, if I probably ask the bartender to try it. Actually, I have it here. I'll smell it.
Smell it.
With some of your, like, lip juice on it, too. Oh, it smells like fucking cucumber. That's
delicious.
Weird as shit.
It's in a glass. It blows your mind, man.
Yeah.
It's like awesome.
You don't really like cucumbers, though, right?
You play disc golf? Drink it with this, or play it with this.
Yeah.
Frisbee
froth. Yeah, I do. I have the Soda Stream at home, so I make cucumber seltzer and then put like a ton of vodka in it, and it's like no calories. It's great.
I'm fine with cucumber. And
I thought you were
celery.
going to say you make it with all this in a jar and then you ferment it in a barrel.
I guess I could.
Because that's what you could do. I would
cucumber mead. Let's do cucember mead next time.
I just don't
seems like a
fucking
risk.
Cucumber and shit other than like a
just
salad.
Pour this on a salad. Pour this on. Make a dressing with this.
That would be would be really good.
Yeah.
But I can't eat it anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter to me.
It's light.
Can't eat it, drink it.
You gonna eat that beer with a spoon?
And chew it. And freeze it and chew it. Then I'll eat it. But we're drinking Down East Double Blend, unfiltered, Down East cider. So it's gluten-free. It's made from apples. And we've had them before, and this is their just double version. They're like a double IPA.
I think they just fermented their regular cider longer.
Yeah, 7.3%.
Because it's definitely drier.
Uh-huh.
Is there any art and science in it?
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, they don't have it on the can, but...
You know what's in there.
You know, it's fermentation.
It's
science.
way drier, and I prefer it to the other one.
It still has the same amount of sugar in it, though. It's 17 grams.
It's 7.3%, though.
Oh, that's strong.
So that's a fucking
way
lot.
more than my blessing.
Yeah, what is that, like 4?
4.2.
Yeah.
So you guys are drinking apple cider, and I'm drinking cucumber beer.
Hard apple cider.
That's cute of us.
Hard.
Yeah, I mean, I had a Pilsner a minute ago.
Yeah, oh my, I didn't even think of that.
It's pretty cute of all.
Well, let me open this up, too. Did you figure out what PC means?
No. PC?
No guesses?
No, I'm not even going to...
It stands for perfectly crushable.
No, it doesn't.
It's on the fucking box. I didn't bring the box, but if you want to Google it.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, there's this new industry
term. It's like perfectly crushable, pleasantly crisp.
It's not perfectly. It's 5.5. That's just a normal fucking beer.
Oh, like crushable the can, or like to drink fast?
No, like drink fast.
Is it
well, nowadays crushable is like under 6% alcohol, and it's like, yeah, it's sessionable. What?
Wait, is that a term now? Crushable?
Yes.
Yeah.
From who?
It's an industry term.
Oh.
Yeah, like all of
millennials didn't come up with that?
Beer. Right. Well, it was probably a millennial beer rep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crushable, man. You could have, you could sell this and just they could drive home after. It's crushable.
Well, it's fantastic.
We had a beer.
It's an American hopped Pilsner.
We had a beer distributor sales rep in studio, and he brought a bunch of stuff on, and he kept saying that, and I was just like, "What the fuck are you saying to me?"
Yeah, and they don't call it beer; they call it a liquid.
Yes,
crushable liquid.
It's a crushable liquid.
Yeah, it's super douchey.
Hey,
but they all say it, all of them. When I went to the tasting at halftime, when they had like 30 or 40 breweries, I went and interviewed a bunch of them, and almost every single one said either crushable, Juicy or liquid?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Juicy's a good word though. For some
Yeah, but
IPAs.
it's just becomes
It's
like
blended with hibiscus fruit. It's crushable.
So yeah, perfectly crushable pills. PC pills from Founders. It's fucking spectacular.
These are the kids that
and it comes in a 15-pack, which I appreciate.
Oh,
how do they package that? The 3?
Just an extra 3.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Make it longer in your bag.
No, it's just 15 cans in a row. It's you got to hold it like it's almost your wingspan.
It's in a crave case.
Yeah.
Actually, there's 3 hanging. You take them down like advent calendars. That's the new way. It's totally crushable.
They do have beer advent calendars.
That's pretty cool.
It's a great idea.
Well, yeah, we started talking about it before we we started talking about it before we started the show. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This so you're back to where you living now. You're in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, Orange County.
Orange County,
Middletown area. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh shit! Sorry to make you drive all the way out here.
Dude, I come here all the time.
Choice. He's a grown person.
But yeah, this big thing now today, and I saw it on Saturday night.
Oh, that's a while ago in internet terms.
Yeah, it really is, but it just gained traction.
It's really blowing up like yesterday and today.
Yeah,
I guess.
Apparently, there was this giant scuffle at Milo's, and it's good to have you here because we need a.
We already watched it, so you've got some fresh perspective.
I don't think I've heard of this bar. I'm assuming it's a bar.
Do you know where Shotzi's is?
Yeah,
it's a place right next door. The same owner as Shotzi's opened up a tequila bar next door. It's like tequila and tacos.
Oh, yeah. They got good food. Oh, no.
Yeah, so...
Why is nobody there?
It's because it's probably 2 in the morning.
Because it's Milo's?
Yeah, that's it, too.
Sometimes it's just...
I'm already scared by all of these metal chairs that I see around.
Well, okay. Well, we'll just let it go here. Real quick. All right, so here's the manager.
Which one? The girl?
So the girl in
the smallest person is the manager. Okay.
Yeah, the girl is in the brown shirt is the manager. This guy is the bouncer from Shotzi's, the place next door.
Have they called him in?
Milo's is owned by the same people, so they must have came over and called him in.
Yeah.
And they're confronting this guy.
Who's in the white shirt?
Who's in the white shirt with the
white shoes.
hat, yeah. Who is he owns, his name is Mike Boyce. And he owns Queen City Tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's Milo's versus Queen City Tattoo right now.
Well, yeah, kind of. Well, it's what Shotzi's by proxy.
Yeah.
Shotzi's entered a proxy war with Queen City. So this guy's stomping his feet. This is the bouncer.
Getting ready.
Yeah,
right?
He's getting all geeked up.
Is he putting gloves on?
No, he took his headphones out.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's in ready stance right now.
Yeah, he's ready to fucking kick the shit out of this guy.
He's ready to get hit too. NBA finals are on.
Just trying to enjoy.
Who's filming? Is it a woman, man?
So we're thinking that if we keep listening, spoiler alert, at the end, you figure out that these guys filming are Mike's friends.
Oh, okay.
So it's a long video, so I'm gonna try to get through it as fast as we can.
Which way is the exit? Behind him?
Yeah, walking towards the camera is the exit.
Serious. All right.
So a chokehold takedown.
Nobody's saying. Yeah, nobody's saying anything. Bartender's gonna come.
He pause it.
What if he's like, I'll give you a wedgie. I will give you a wedgie right now, man. You don't want a wedgie.
Let's break down what he said. So he took this guy down. He's not fighting back at all. And I know he's not fighting back because the bartender is able to go, how much did he spend on drinks? How much is he paid already?
Yeah. He's
right? So he can't be fighting back unless this fucking bouncer's fucking Superman. Because there's no way you can have a conversation with a waiter while you're trying to choke somebody out and they're fighting back. Mm-hmm. So he didn't resist at all. You can tell that for sure. So I have Poughkeepsie Journal up right now.
Oh, I did too. Yeah.
Yeah. So the bill, there was a bill. It was $280. So they ordered a flight of tequilas for $200 and a second round at $40. And I think from what if it's a flight for 15 different things, maybe, or even 5 different things at $200, that's not that crazy.
Yeah, it depends on what. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on what it is.
Why not just go get a bottle of tequila and go home?
But it was him and a bunch of friends. I mean,
there's less chokeholds.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah,
maybe not. When you piss off Daryl or something like that.
So Mike Boyce told the Journal he paid the bill of $280. So we're talking. I think what he said was he paid $230 already. So we're talking roughly between $40 and $60.
Yeah,
it's not that much.
Right.
And he's choking the guy out over that amount.
Right.
Yeah.
He just wanted to get. He looked like he wanted to get into it though.
Yeah.
He was ready.
And the guy seriously probably just wanted to go next door to Shotzi's to the ATM. Like that's probably all he wanted to do.
I got a little bit like.
So he sued him, or what's the deal?
This just happened 3 days ago.
This happened on Friday.
Yeah.
So we actually, can we say? Yeah. We reached out.
I mean, I reached out to him, and he just basically said like we can't. Like, I was hoping that he would be sitting right here. Having a conversation with all of us about this, but he said my lawyer said I can't talk to anybody, but definitely after everything gets worked out, so we may be able to have him on the show in a year or two.
Yeah,
yeah, maybe. But
so what did what is his friend? I want to see where this keeps going, but
so his friends
his friends
closer.
They're by the front door.
Yeah.
What's kind of annoying is that, and I have quotes in here. Well, I'll get to them after the video, but it's kind of annoying that they're not just like calling the police, B. Trying. I mean, if
there are 3 people that sat there and did nothing.
If you and I were at the bar and this were, you getting taken. No, maybe not you because we don't know you. I wouldn't help you at all. Let's say it's,
but if it was that guy versus me, do you think I really did something wrong? Like,
well, that first takedown, I'd be like, "Ooh, he's dead."
Yeah, it's like,
he's too frail to take that shot.
So let's say it's a buddy of ours, like Scott. I could see this happening to Scott, right?
Oh, okay, for getting 50 or 60 bucks,
let's
ordering 200 tequila.
Let's say this happens, and you're videotaping it. My response would be, I'm not going to jump in because I'm not going to put myself in that legal position. Because at that point, like I'd be like, Scott just got a new car. Like that's what I'd be looking at it as. So I'd say, Ryan, keep recording. I'm going to call the police so we can get ahead of this. And my first thing when I called 911. Is a bouncer is beating the shit out of my friend. He's not fighting back. He's obviously, overreaching, and there was no reason for it. We have it on video. Please come help my friend.
Yeah.
Please help.
But I don't know. That could have happened. Who knows? Because by the end of this video, you can, keep it going. We'll get into it.
Oh, Christ. What did I do? See? You got me all crazy. So right now he's just holding the guy down.
Yeah. And the waiter just pointed out that it's being recorded.
All right, so what she said there, I bet you didn't catch the part where he called me the C word.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that, but
she's kind of acting like a cunt, so you get it.
Oh, good for you. Congratulations. Great management.
See, now he's
trying to get back up, and he's just...
No, he's telling him to get up.
Milo's. That's right. Milo's at its finest.
You hear that?
No.
Pause. You hear that? He goes, let me breathe, dude.
Yeah.
And the guy's telling him to get up or don't get up. I'm not really sure.
Probably tell him don't get up because as soon as he starts moving, that's when he pushes on him further. He would.
You can hear it in the guy filming's voice too. He's like,
he's probably fucking shit faced. Doesn't fucking matter.
I just want to listen to Tory Lane.
You did great. You did great tonight.
He said no statues for Brock.
Thank you. And the people in the street. Can we get applause? I can leave.
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm getting pushed out.
All right, so the manager...
Now he's locking him in there.
The manager lady
cage fighting.
Pushed the guy filming out of the door. Just I know there might be people... There's going to be people listening to just the audio version of this, so I'm trying to paint a picture. Yeah. So she pushed the guy out and then locked the door.
Yeah.
So essentially locking...
While the guy's still on the ground.
There's other customers in there, too.
So, and that's unlawful detention. You can't just hold... Like, I know all of this because My dad was
tried
a
to
cop.
kidnap a child.
No,
once.
it's just like the one thing. I've had the mall security try to detain me. I'm like, I'm gonna go. And they can't do anything.
Right.
They can't. And this is back when I was a kid doing burnouts in the parking lot. And the guy's like, "What you're doing is illegal." I was like, "Technically, yeah, it's called a criminal trespass." And they're like, "No, it's called an unsafe start." I was like, "Yeah, on the road, dummy. Call the cops. They can't even give me a ticket." And the guy tried to detain me. I called my dad, put the guy on the phone, and he's like, "You can't detain him for anything. Even if he smashed a window and punched you in the face, you can't detain him for anything. You have to call the cops." So what they did right there is completely illegal.
You think she's panicking?
Oh, she thinks she's right. She thinks what they're doing is perfectly fine and legal because
We got him now. He's ours.
Yeah.
He ain't your friend no more.
Yeah, most people...
He's our dishwasher now.
Put him in the van!
Most people don't know, especially in New York. I mean, maybe in Florida you could get away with this shit, or Texas.
Yeah, Waffle House.
But in Florida, you can't defend property with violence. You can't. That $40 that he owed is considered theft. And they didn't allow him to commit a crime. He didn't leave the property.
Yeah.
But sure, you can call the cops and say we have a customer who's trying to leave without paying his bill, and the cops will come, and that's fine. But until you step out of the place, he hasn't committed a crime.
Look at her face right there. She's like,
Like
she definitely thinks she's right. And she's not going to go to jail, but she's going to lose her job for sure.
Oh,
she has to.
She might. I don't think she'll go to jail. She'll probably get
like I just said, she won't go to jail. She didn't do anything. She didn't lay a hand on him. She didn't do anything, legally speaking.
And this place is new.
To be fair, though,
years?
she's watching this. She's watching all this unfold, and she's living.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the number
out.
now.
Yeah. What is it at?
The number is 77,000 on YouTube, 650 comments, but this originally went up on the Facebook page. It wasn't Facebook Live as I was thinking it was. By the way, everyone at home, if anything like this starts happening, Facebook Live is the way to go. It goes immediately out on the internet, and no one can smash your phone. Because that security guard, knowing how he is, what if he punched that guy in the face and smashed his phone? Nobody ever seen this. You know what I mean? I'm sure the bar has security, but or security cameras, but who knows? So by the way, she posted it to her Facebook page, which is where it originally started. 650,000 views and 10,000 shares.
Wait, she posted it?
No, the guy's wife or girlfriend.
Yeah.
So his friend must have given her the video.
Yeah, here
and
it
then
is.
She
This
posted
is what happened
it.
tonight.
Yeah.
All right, here we still got like a minute and change on this.
Yeah. So he just got locked out.
Yeah.
The guy taping.
Oh no!
So listen.
This is still a minute after outside.
So there's still customers sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
She just locked the front door.
Yeah.
All right, so here, watch this shit. Watch the bouncer.
She's a fucking cunt.
There you go. There it is. C-bomb has to.
Yeah, well, she is.
Find its way.
It's fine.
Watch this shit.
Oh no! What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you
Can
kidding me?
Back a little bit?
He sat him up against the bottom of the bar.
Go back a little bit, 'cause I wanna see if
nobody's
you can-
doing anything.
Yeah, I want to see if you can even see him move.
You can't
before
hear
that
what he
happens.
says at all to him.
Yeah. So just he's not moving at all.
No.
And he grabs him and lifts him up, and he starts kneeing him in the fucking face.
He must have said something right to him.
He must have said something.
Had to have.
Because he didn't move.
No.
Think he dropped the N-bomb?
Yo, Alex, are you watching
And that guy in the
Yeah,
background,
with the beard.
that guy's the head bartender over next door.
They're beating Mike up. You ain't paying attention.
They're beating Mike up.
One of their friends was just looking at his phone.
Look at
the
it.
whole time.
He's flexing up again.
Yeah. He stood up, and now he's standing over him.
She's trying to block it.
This is what.
Dude,
So I think that the bartender with the beard stopped it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he walked in, the bouncer got off the guy.
Yeah.
And now,
Because he probably knows that guy too, maybe.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's I don't know how old he is, but he owns a tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So,
looks like he's probably in his 40s somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So the
Now
bartender
Wedgie?
takes his wallet out of his pocket.
Yeah, he just wants to kick his ass.
Yeah, and
He's
lets
just looking for a
him
drunk-
get up. But he took his wallet out of his pocket, lets him get up,
and
he's picking up his shit. He's obviously fucking racked.
Yeah.
He's stumbling. He just shoves him back again.
This is the most frustrating part.
And
it's
stops.
over.
That's it.
I don't know who that is.
That was exhilarating, man. That was better than a Fast and Furious movie.
Better than all of them combined. So
so that's what's going on.
So hang on. So there's new. Unless did you read this article yet?
From the Journal?
Yeah. So he interviewed with the Poughkeepsie Journal today. He said he and his friends first ordered a flight of tequila for $200 and a second round at $40. So you know what? They probably ordered like 4 rounds of tequila, like 4 flights. You know, something like that. Because if it's that'd be what 5 at $40.
5 shots. And then another round?
Yes.
He's like, this is 200. Give us the less expensive
But it could have been.
We don't care at this point.
What I'm thinking is it was several.
Like, we'll get the less
tequila.
expensive one and just walk out, man. They won't even know. Who cares? We just bought this. Oh, shit. There's a knee in my face.
So
I actually looked down like, what's wrong with your knee? I'm stupid.
So he said,
no, what actually happened was my face hit his knee several times. You know, they didn't put that in the Poughkeepsie Journal.
Yeah. Nobody's asking how my knee feels. Guy's iron jaw.
Well, he comes in here with the whole like the Regina George thing.
Neck brace.
Sorry to interrupt you. But
So he said, this is a quote from him. We've been trying to leave and refuse the second round of drinks. Oh. They were getting rude with us. We asked for shirts to promote the business. We are big on supporting all local businesses.
Ooh.
He said the manager was rude. I paid my bill and said, you're very rude, and all we did was ask for shirts. According to a post from Jade Boyce's Facebook page, her husband, short of cash, wanted to go outside and get more cash for the balance, and the manager and staff regarded the situation as if Mike was not going to pay. He told the Poughkeepsie Journal he paid the bill of $280. Now, I don't know if that's after the fact, after all of this. But couldn't you hear sirens in the background?
I didn't.
No? Maybe I'm crazy, because I listened to it like on my phone at work.
I mean, we work in Poughkeepsie. There might have been sirens outside.
Yeah. He retained Jonna Spilborn.
Jonna Spilborn Law.
It's a good move. She knows everybody.
She knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll put the screws to them.
So
she's no fucking joke either.
He retained Jonna Spilborn, Poughkeepsie-based law firm, to handle the matter. I do not have. So Anthony Sillis of Jonna Spilborn Law said, I do not have a comment only because it's too early in the investigation. Boyce confirmed he was taken to the ground, put in a chokehold for several minutes, and kneed and punched in the head. The manager is shown in the video to remove his friends outside, lock the door. Surprised that it went as far as it did, and his hands were put on me like that.
A lot.
He added he was scared the bouncer would damage his esophagus during the chokehold. Mike Boyce said he taped his own video during the bar, showing the bar's management would not let him leave the premises even after the bill was paid.
Where's that fucking video?
Listen to that. Well, he didn't. I mean, that's probably why that's so short. They probably consulted the lawyer before they put it out there, and the lawyer
I bet it
said,
kept going. Yeah.
Yeah, the lawyer said, we're going to put this part out there, and we're going to save the rest for if we need it.
Yeah.
That would just be a guess. But
they have to have like security cameras because that's what
there
it's going
has
to come
be.
down
and
to.
I can't wait to watch that shit in 2 years because if it goes to court, we can actually file to get that footage for the Freedom of Information. So he said he taped the video during his own showing the bar's management would not let him leave the premises even after the bill was paid, but he said he will only show the video to law enforcement. Mike Boyce referred to subsequent question, Poughkeepsie-based attorney who he's retained. Lane did not return calls as of the deadline. So I'm thinking Gary Lane is another attorney.
He's the attorney representing him.
I forget the name of the guy who got hit in the face. What was his name?
Mike Boyce.
Mike Boyce.
So he has a video out?
He has a video
out,
in his. He says he has a video. So evidently, after all of this happened.
Oh, okay.
After all of this happened, he paid the bill. Yeah. I don't know who. Like, if I was somebody on the fucking, like, if I was somebody at the bar, I'd have been like, "Here's fucking $40."
Yeah.
You know. Good luck. You're gonna fucking good. You got your $40. Put that towards your fucking retainer fees, motherfucker. Because you got like, I mean, and it sucks because this business is fucked because of a couple of douchebags.
Yeah, and here's the other thing.
That place is gonna shut down.
You think?
I think he'll shut. The thing is, Milo's isn't doing well.
Oh shit! Shots fired.
That's just what I'm saying. It's true. It's
I
not
love that place. It's delicious,
but it's not doing what Shotzi's does.
Shotzi's is
and
good.
the overhead on the place has got to be gigantic. And now you're talking about potentially losing insurance. And I like,
Well, here's the thing. Here's what's
the owner of the
happening
place, like I won't mention him by name, even though Poughkeepsie Journal did in the article.
Yeah.
I know him a little bit. I've met him a couple of times. He's neither here nor there, but he's a good guy. And if he were there, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have happened, and I know that.
The bouncer, man, I wonder what trouble.
Well,
there's two things that are going on in the comments section, because comments are my favorite thing to read, just because you could. It's just fun to pick out all the haters and all the like racists and all the crazy people out there. There's a bunch of different types of people, but two that are glaring is. The people saying that making it into a race thing. Oh, if this was a white guy getting beating up a black guy, it'd be different. If this was,
which isn't the case of what's happening, right?
But that's the thing. Like they're saying that, but it just doesn't add to anything. Mike Boyce actually said this against that. He said, "I've always been against bullies. That's number one, and number two of my biggest things is whenever you see a situation like this, it is always turned into race." He said, "This isn't a race thing. This is just a guy who has anger issues."
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell.
So,
he wanted to
but there's a
square
lot
up.
of people like trying to make it into a racial thing.
And
the other thing that I'm seeing is close down Milo's.
Yeah,
like close down the entire restaurant.
So stupid.
Have all these people lose their fucking jobs, except for like. I'm not talking about the manager and the bouncer. I'm talking about the bartender, the fucking cooks, the servers that weren't even fucking there.
Yeah.
They want to close this place down and fuck them over this stupid thing involving 3 people out of the entire establishment.
How's Mike's business? Oh, sorry.
What was that?
How's Mike's business?
It's gonna be booming.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing really well.
I'm gonna get a tequila tattoo and a bill, and $40 short.
If he's tattoo guys, probably I can imagine that.
I think what I picture would be really great would be like I even said to him, I was like going back a little bit. Like I said, we reached out to him. He said we couldn't come out, and I was like, we'd want to interview you anyway. We've had tattoo parlors on here before, and it's been great shows. We did live tattoos. We did these ones on the show, so it fits anyway. And this also just happens to be like, hey, if you want to come on and shoot the shit and talk about what happened, that would be great. Whatever, do some shots, some tequila shots.
Yeah.
Choke each other out.
I could show you some moves. I just want to show everybody this real quick. This is the Google. Somebody hacked their page.
No.
And now it says for Milo's Cantina for the Google listing.
Wrestling school in Poughkeepsie.
That's fucking
This is
hilarious.
permanently closed and it's a wrestling school in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Wow.
And the Google reviews.
Dude,
the drinks are compared to all the okay. Oh yeah, here it is. The stools are uncomfortable and the floor hurts like heck, especially when you're slammed onto it by the bouncer. Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, the thing is, going back to what I was saying before, I think that this is probably going to be the good idea, unfortunately. The good idea, I think, would have been the moment that it happened, fire the bouncer, fire the manager, and just say, like, we're really sorry that this happened.
Yeah.
We're going to do everything that we can legally. None of this was based on decisions of people that currently work here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen the video, and people made mistakes, and those people need to pay for them, and they will no longer be employed by me or my restaurant. But he may have contacted his lawyer, and his lawyer said, don't say a fucking thing. That's a good possibility.
No, absolutely.
And
everybody knows that.
So is it open or closed?
I'm gonna make
it's open. It's still open.
Well, they're closed today anyway.
Yeah.
So I would think that they're going to be closed tomorrow too. I'd be interested to see if they open up for business tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Because you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. There could be 1,000 people out there protesting. 600-something thousand views on this video. You know,
you're right.
And everyone pretty much. There are a few different examples, but pretty much everyone's on this guy's side, and they should be. But the dummies who are saying you should shut down the restaurant, that's fucking stupid. It's not like this, it's not like that's their policy.
Well, if it's the thing is, it was a manager, and the manager's giving the bouncer permission to just beat this guy.
I think she was complicit in it because she was being a bitch.
Yeah.
But I don't think she at any point had any control over what that guy was doing.
I called it out immediately. I was like, "Oh, the smallest person in the room is the one." Yeah, of course this isn't going to go.
So she was being a bitch. And, I think that no matter what happened, even if that guy grabbed her ass and called her a bitch and blah, 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 from the business owner's perspective, this is what we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
That's
I'm
what
not
everybody.
gonna,
that's the first impression.
Yeah,
that's just first impression.
That's what we're seeing in the video. Like, how could I continue to employ you without grenading my business?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No,
so it's kind of no matter what the circumstances. And I would love to talk to her. And for all we know, it's just like, yeah, he called me a cunt out of nowhere and then grabbed my ass. That could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely could have happened. We don't know that. But from a legal standpoint, you can't attack someone like that. That's just cut and dry, no matter what the circumstances were. So I'm just going to
Welcome to the show, right?
Yeah.
What's the other business that they own?
Shotzi's.
Shotzi's.
Which is right next door.
And
Shotzi's is an incredibly successful business. Milo's isn't doing as well because it's new.
No.
So, I mean, as an owner of 2 fucking bars and this shit happens, I would be saying...
That are next to each other?
Yeah. Yeah, that are right next to each other.
They're literally right next door to one another.
I would be saying something to the... maybe the right choice would be just cut your fucking losses to save your profitable business. Just shut down Milo's and be done with it. I'm not saying that that's the choice he should make. I don't know the numbers. Maybe he makes $300,000 a year off of Milo's. I doubt it, but maybe.
Oh Jesus, we're just speculating.
That's
like
complete.
crazy.
It's complete conjecture, but.
I speculate that they'll have a knockout burger the next day. The choke-out hot dog.
The first step is for sure to condemn the actions of the security guard. And,
sure.
maybe that manager can skate by without any issues, but that conversation I'd be having with her is...
She might have until she acted the way she did with somebody, with the person.
What terrifies me most is the mob mentality of it all. It's just like it kind of, I mean, it's like the comedian pylon thing too, not to make it sound like a weird
bringing it back around.
Yeah, bringing it back around thing. But like somebody says something at a comedy show that somebody doesn't like.
Yeah.
And then you're immediately, one person gets pissed off. And
that happened here. That happened in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah. I don't think we talked about that.
We didn't. We talked about it off the air.
Juan Murphy's. Do you know anything about that, or?
Yeah, I know a lot about it.
Really?
Right. Tell us all about it.
Talk about it.
Because people were saying like you should shut down Juan Murphy's. Why?
It
seems like they did
stupid.
Yeah. So fill everybody in on what happened. Like somebody said something stupid.
Comedian did a joke with the word rape in it. And
RAPE.
Yeah, not great.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
So, as you guys know, a Vassar college professor got pissed, and then I think she went to her friends in Army to go after Juan Murphy's, and Juan Murphy's went after their friends in Army and said, "Please say the nice things." And I actually went to Juan Murphy's to do comedy after that, and the host, I think his name's Milo. No, I'm not making that up. It's not that, but it's very close to that. So, and I hate that I'm forgetting his name.
We'll call him Milosh.
Milosh. And he came up to me and he was like, "Oh, you guys want to do comedy? It's awesome. All right, so like I think the next week they were like, we're not gonna do comedy, please," and which only really affected 4 comedians out of the scene that really kind of went there. So, Milosh told me, he's like, "Oh, just please, keep the, just no gang."
I love that he adopted Milosh without fucking skipping a beat.
Well, I have to. Yeah.
Would you say, please, no gang rape?
Yeah, he's like, please, just no gang. He's just like, just how soft he has to be about like, hey, guys, just please no gang rape jokes. Tonight.
Yeah, no rape jokes. What?
So we're like, okay, obviously.
I have rape jokes. Do I have rape jokes?
No, I got to rape. So it's fine after that, but then.
I don't have any rape jokes.
And then I went again. And that's when my friend was like, "Hey, you'll never guess who's here." And they're like, "Oh, there's the Vassar professor. She came back."
No shit.
Yeah, she came back, and she was there again on open mic night.
I couldn't do it.
I don't know what she did. I think she just goes to hang out. I don't know what she does. But what she did was she got up on.
She did get up on stage.
Oh, so yeah, I guess I didn't tell that part. Yeah, so he did the gang rape joke or whatever, and then while another person was setting up to like plug in their music, that's when she hopped up and just grabbed the mic and was just like, nobody should be spending their money here if you're going to be listening to this. This was actually hurtful. I don't know the whole speech. But she was pretty much just saying, like, I shouldn't have to pay. You guys shouldn't have to pay. Let's all get naked on Vassar College campus afterward.
Wow.
I don't know about the last part. But
So what I had heard was that there was like some sort of.
I believed you for a second. I was just like, that would be a Vassar thing.
No, I know. Yeah.
I had heard that there was somebody said something and it was shut down. So
what was shut down? Juan Murphy's was shut down?
No. Juan Murphy's wasn't shut down. But from what I had heard from someone was that they stopped him from performing.
No.
Okay, so that didn't happen at all.
He was just like, I know the comedian, and he's just. I've done open mics where music it just sucks. Nobody's paying attention at all.
Yeah.
So you're just literally going into rooms and be like, oh wow, nobody's watching. This is awesome. So I think his brain just went, I'm gonna do dirty stuff and just see
if anybody's paying attention.
Any reaction, right? Excuse me. So he does that, and it's like again no reaction. So he's just kept moving on, and then was like, okay, that's it. And then Milosh was like, all right, next performer. And then as he's like plugging in, all right, you guys need it.
Okay, so that's a totally different story than what I had heard, and that's a totally different story than what I had seen on social media.
What was the social media?
The social media shit was that like I had like in the comments of people saying boycott Juan Murphy's. I wish I could fucking. It was so long ago, I didn't even fucking know now. But it was just like in the rumor mill at Crafted Cup. Like you heard it from people, customers, and shit like that. And
I was there. He actually raped someone on stage. It was disgusting.
So basically, this is just one dumb bitch,
one person's
who jumped on the microphone.
Yep.
Instead, like the thing is, she could have gone. I'd like to sign up for open mic, and they would have let her go up.
Yeah,
and she
you get 6 minutes of time.
Yeah, she could have said whatever she wanted for 6 fucking minutes.
I tell
people call it poetry.
So
I don't know
it's
what.
a totally different thing. Than
I tell
what
people
I was
they
told
can
happened.
fucking tap dance for all I give a shit, as long as you're doing something for 6 minutes.
You can
I
read The
don't care.
Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next
which
time.
Which has
actually.
happened.
Would be
very Kaufman-esque.
I feel like if you took your 6 minutes at open mic, you'd turn everybody around. If you're just like, hi, I'm going to do some stand-up comedy, and then just read The Cat in the Hat. Some people would really get
I would be like, hey guys, I hope it's cool. I rap for you, and then I just do The Cat in the Hat.
The thing with The Cat in the Hat, I was like, is she really fucking doing this right now?
Oh, you saw that happen?
Oh yeah.
That actually happened, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do it in Spanish or something. I don't know.
So she got up and she read A Cat in the Hat, and I was like, this is kind of silly. Like, I guess it's like a performance art thing. That's cool. But I was like, at week 7 of open mic of her reading The Cat in the Hat
No, it's
every
not
week.
The Cat in the Hat. It was Princess Bride.
No,
each chapter.
No, this was before she
I
started.
love this.
That.
I love
So
this.
what I was
I'll
saying
show
is
up
like
for 1 year and read one book.
If she read The Cat in the Hat every single week for 7 weeks, I would start laughing uncontrollably and find it to be the most amazing thing I've ever seen at open mic.
A long
But I was like, I don't think that's what she's doing. And then she started just reading The Princess Bride, which was cool.
Okay.
But she seriously acts like she's reading to preschool kids.
But you want to know?
It's hilarious.
But so you know what the worst part is? Like she got all the way up to the point where you're gonna start reading about Wesley and Buttercup and the whole
and
gang.
leaves you hanging.
And she stopped coming.
And she stopped coming. I haven't seen her in like fucking 4 weeks. I'm like, I want to know the rest of this.
Like,
I haven't read the book. I want to know.
People are bringing their kids now just to listen to her.
6 minutes at a time. That was going to take
Have
her
you
3
heard
years.
Mary? Mary reads great.
So what's the comedian's name? The Juan Murphy's.
Ian.
Ian.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to give it out. That's okay. I'd like to interview him too.
Hold on.
He'd be great.
I can mute the. I can mute the things. I want to know now. So
Him might cough.
All right.
Are you looking him up?
I am. I'm not gonna out him.
I don't know if you'll hear it. I don't know if he's got a website or anything. But yeah, no, that's what I heard from him, and he's a friend. So, and I know the other comics that were there and saw it, and one of the other comics was like, "Oh my God, she's here!" And I just like at that mic, I just stared at her, and just was like, "Who?
I could have.
Could you?
I couldn't have not made it 100% about her. I could
after that.
There's no way that I could have stood up there and not addressed it.
Well, he wasn't up there with her.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is you as the comic,
right,
going up and seeing that woman.
Oh yeah, no, it was really like, man, you want to do it.
Yeah.
But I didn't come here to do that. I came here to work. I mean, even though that's a very tough room to work shit out in, but it's like I could spend my energy.
You're trying to be a professional.
Yeah, not.
See, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
What would you do? You just get and be like, "Hey, you look familiar, but you're quiet."
Yeah. Just be like, "Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up here? Did you?
I'm
used
maybe. I'm used to you clucking.
No,
Okay.
I'm used. Yeah, after me.
After.
Okay.
After I say words you don't like. How do you feel about that?
I'm going to rate your house.
It's just there's a little part in my brain that won't let people get away with it. You want to know what my favorite thing in the whole world is at the Crafted Cup is telling people that they can't fucking smoke in front of the door.
Oh,
you just can't do it. Mm-hmm. What the hell's wrong with you? And I do love that we live in an era where they go, "Yeah, I'm wrong," because I was a smoker.
What do you mean? They'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get off on that?
I love it. It's great because they know they're doing something wrong and they know they're fucking with other people. They're being inconsiderate, and you just go like, "Dude, what the hell are you doing?" Like, I don't have to be nice to them at all.
Is your door open?
Yeah. During the summer.
Yeah, you go.
So,
dude, you don't smoke here.
It's also illegal. They can't smoke within 10 feet of the door.
Yeah.
So that's just my favorite thing. It's just
if
I'm
not,
100% right.
Do you take them in
and
like this?
I get to be rude to customers. And I'm totally right.
Can I tell you,
dude,
though?
what are you doing?
Do you
Get out of
knock
here.
on that window on the outside and go?
I have done it. Yeah.
So I showed that video of Mike Boyce getting jacked up to a couple people on Saturday who are food service workers as well. Like, we didn't hear the audio. We didn't have any background. We just watched the video. They immediately was just like, "Yeah, this guy's skipping out on his tab. Fuck him." Like, they really were like, "Yeah, fuck this guy. Knock him out for skipping out on a tab. He's taking money out of our pockets and shit. Fuck them." Like, as like a food, like a food service worker, part of me was just like, "Yeah, beat the shit out of that customer." But now knowing what I know, it's just like,
even
like, just the way the way the bouncer went about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just felt really wrong and just really bully like of just like you. Oh, I can't wait. I am squaring you. Hit me. Just
he's like taking his headphones off. He looks like a bull.
Yeah. And I didn't notice that part the first time that I watched it. All I saw was because I kind of fast forwarded a little bit because we were at work.
Yeah.
Fast forward to like when it happened, and then I went back, and the bouncer puts his hand on him like right up to his neck, like this, really aggressively, and he's like, "You can't do that, dude." Yeah, I think he's like, "Don't touch me, bro."
Yeah, that's right. Immediately,
And he's like,
"Don't do it."
He's like, "Don't do that."
Yeah, don't do that. That's what he said.
And then he does it again, and then he does it a third time. And he's like, "Don't do that," and then the guy takes him down. It was 100% wrong. It's just 100. Like, even if the guy was calling him racial expletives and telling him he's a piece of shit and I fucked your mother last night, you can't choke somebody out in a fucking bar, especially when you're the security guard.
Yeah.
If that was two people at a bar just getting into a fight, like, you can call someone names to their face all you want.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot hit you for it. They just can't. So no matter how much of an asshole this guy might be, and it's coming across that he's super not an asshole at all.
Oh, Mike?
Yeah, it's really not. With the amount of support that he's gotten, and like his business is very well reviewed, he's a pretty well-known guy. Mm-hmm. So I don't see any indication that that's the case. He might have been drunk off of his ass. How many times have I been drunk off of my ass? And that has never happened.
A whole
to me.
lot. What?
That's never happened to me before.
No.
Because I fucking handle my shit. And that guy seemed like he was handling his shit. He might have been
drunk a lot.
Yeah. Drunk right now.
Dude, $200 worth of tequila down his throat.
Yeah. But again, $200 worth of tequila between four guys is not that much tequila.
No.
Not at that place.
I don't.
Yeah, true.
Well,
let's
just break it down. So they said that they got a round of tequila flights. At $200, and then they got a second round at $40. So that means they got 5 rounds of tequila flights, right? Is my math right on that?
Well, 5 rounds of tequila flights at $40 a pop would
be
$200. Yeah.
So let's assume that there's at least 5 guys. Even if it's
one guy's filming, one guy's fucking off in the street. One guy left early because he's got kids.
But even if it's 3 guys, you're still talking not that many, because they're not pouring full shots for a flight at $40. No fucking way. It's probably like 5 half shots. So you figure at the max, and it said that they were getting drinks after work.
Yeah. Which one of those? I want to know which one of the friends, like you sparked that and they had kids and everything. Which one of the friends did they drag out? And now he's just like, fuck, I'm watching Mike get his fucking ass beat.
Right,
yeah.
Well, that was the way they
watching
earlier,
Netflix.
They're like tattooing like, it's going to be an early night tonight, right? You got it, Tom. It's only Saturday. Was it Friday?
We're just going to get some tequila, go home, no big deal.
No, they're sitting down. All right. 4 in front of each of us. Come on, dude. I said I do not want to be here. No, we're gonna do it, man. And watch.
I got a Westworld. I haven't watched Westworld.
I gotta get back. Go home. And look, I'm not even gonna pay for these last ones. We'll be good. I'll talk. Listen, I'll call her a cunt. We'll be good. I'll go up. I'll throw my phone in her face. I don't know if this is what the guy talks like. This is what he talks like now. Come on. Oh, I'm not scared of you. Get off me. Get off me. Hey, are you filming this? God, I hope so, because I don't have a front molar anymore. I don't know. I got front molars.
My lawnmower is broken.
But at the end, the guy's like, dude, Mike's getting the shit kicked out of him, and you're not even paying attention.
Yeah.
So one of the guys in the group was probably really fucking drunk.
Or his phone wasn't working. He was trying to get it out, and he had an Android, and his camera doesn't work when he wants it to.
Or his phone was full like mine.
Yeah.
That was what I said.
That would be the worst thing to happen.
When the video cuts off, I'm like, I'm going to clean up my phone now. But when the video cuts off, I was like, I bet his phone was full, because that's some shit that would happen to me.
Yeah, there's no way you end it right there.
Watching an assault. Yeah. I need more memory.
Yeah, like you have it on, and the whole time, and then your friend comes out of the bar, and you're like, I got that. I got you. Do it. You talked like he's like hitting on some big girls and like that. I got a picture of you, Phil.
So another reason to use Facebook Live.
That's true.
It goes right on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's uploaded to some random server somewhere that nobody cares. They just want to make sure it gets done.
They're definitely not looking at. They're definitely not listening to. No. They're just storing it for you.
Very trustworthy people, the government.
Do you guys want to pee?
I do.
I really need to pee.
We're an hour in, man. This has been a long first
we still
half.
have a whole nother thing to talk about.
Oh, good. we are MMA videos
we're never this prepared
to analyze.
Yeah. No, this is going to be talking about the Church of Satan, actually.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
But
more about us, but some about the Church of Satan.
We have Ryan DeNisco in the studio. You can check him out at ryanscomedy.com.
That's right.
Yeah, sorry about that. I actually went to the website.
Yeah.
Ryan DeNisco.
Yeah, what'd you find, man? What'd you find? Tell me what you found.
Some fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
I'll bring it up and
thank you.
We'll take a look at it afterward. Like I had to make a security a security exemption to get on the website, so it's not the most secure.
It's not a good idea.
But hold on, let me see if I can get back to it. Yeah, okay. I'll just save it for later.
Okay. Yeah, please do.
So yeah, ryanscomedy.com, at Ryan DeNisco Comedy on Facebook, and at Ryan DeNisco on Instagram and Twitter. You could be playing at Keegan Ailes in Kingston, New York on Wednesday the 6th, but the big show is Saturday the 9th.
June
right?
9th, yep. 7 or 8 p.m. I can't remember.
Headlining the Rhino Comedy Club in Suffern,
New York. If you've ever been, but they got internet. I found out, man.
Yeah, so everyone can live stream your show on Facebook.
That'd be great.
Just in
and
case,
then I never do comedy
just
again.
Just in case they get attacked by a bouncer.
All right, so we're going to take a break, and we got some music to enjoy. This is A-Hole by NCM.
Hail Satan.
I can't breathe now on my own. Why can't you just see things my way? 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 2 entity living, breathing, 2 is learning, 1 have grown, falling down 1 too many times. I can't stand now on my own. Why can't you just see things? come undone. I have brought myself back to life. I'm the only one. I don't care if it takes all this time. She has come undone. I have brought myself back to life. I'm the only one. 'Cause I'm the only one. Make me happy.
It all works out if you talk and you listen. If you talk and you listen, you talk and you listen. It all works out if you talk and you listen, and your mother cares about you.
Apostles kiss your feet, but my lips burn on your skin. So what now of me? My Savior died so long ago. But as you lay here now, I don't know. And I wonder if this is all some dream, or am I caught up in your Judas scheme? Oh, lay with me, hide away, breathe with me, if only for today. Embrace me without a candle. Yeah, you'll kneel in your prayer. My Savior died so long ago. But as you lay here now, I don't know. And I wonder
This is Magus Peter H. Gilmore, High Priest of the Church of Satan. Listen to Dead Radio Podcast, or you won't make it into hell. Hail, Satan!
That's very much relating to what we're about to get into.
Yeah.
That wasn't cheesy at all. You hear these other cheesy ones? This one's just bass.
That was the legit leader of the Church of Satan who lives in Poughkeepsie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Runs the whole thing.
And he's our best friend.
Yeah.
We love him to death. Happy birthday again. Belated.
That's 2 weeks.
His birthday was June 6th. 6/6.
1966. So yeah, if you're just joining us, which I don't know, you might be.
Did you
got
say
Ryan
one of your
DeNisco
friends was checking us out?
One of my friends was,
got
yeah.
5 watching now. Hey guys, comment so we know who you are and we can give you a shout out.
Say hi, we'll shout you out.
I am the owner of Milos, and I don't appreciate anything you guys are talking about.
Well, we're just, we're just looking at the footage. We're looking at the evidence that was presented to us.
Just calling it like we see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Jury of 3.
Jury of 3 with no legal experience whatsoever.
Just YouTube videos, pausing and stuff.
And Wikipedia
you have a
pages.
microphone in front of your face. You're always right.
That's correct. So
never, ever go back on what you said.
Ryan S. Comedy, or ryanscomedy.com to check out the comedy of Ryan DeNisco. And
is it Ryan S. Comedy or Ryan's Comedy?
This is the first time I've ever heard Ryan S. Comedy.
Yeah, well, it's just like Ryan's Comedy. It's
Ryan's
just like
Comedy,
I just want to make sure that everybody's spelling it right.
Oh, yeah.
R-Y-A-N for everybody. If you go to ryandeadradio.com, it's like it takes you to myrtlebeachcomedy.com.
Bring this up.
Because you said on the front of your,
your
webpage that it was
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, on my front of the first thing on my webpage says, "Please, thank you for not going to ryandeadradio.com. It is a website. Like I'm trying to remember what I wrote.
It's the shittiest website.
The crap.
This looks like a MySpace page.
This is like a 5th grader made it the first time they ever. Look at the spaces between Myrtle Beach Comedy space com home.
You remember Angel Fire?
Yeah, this is Angel Fire.
This is Angel Fire.
This inspired Angel Fire. This is so bad.
So it's just like, is it the name of the guy that owns the place?
No, it's the name of. So that website's just myrtlebeachcomedy.com. That's the first I've ever seen that page.
Yeah,
but why? That's a terrible.
But
picture.
why does it redirect you to? Why does it take you to myrtlebeachcomedy.com?
When I started comedy, I had to be, I was young, this is 2010. I said January. Maybe by like March, April, this guy was filming a couple of sets and was like, hey, I'm looking to put together this website. I'm going to buy your name. And then whenever you want it back, you can just pay me. But for now, it's just going to go to this. And I think I was just young and dumb. And I was like, oh, what? All right, I'm drinking. What? I'm 22. Yeah.
How much did you get paid?
To do comedy? I didn't get paid anything. No, I had to pay him.
Misunderstood what he's saying. This guy said, "Hey, so I'm gonna buy a web domain. I'm gonna do you a favor, and I'm gonna sit on your name, so that when you have the money, you can buy the domain from me."
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Instead of letting me buy my own name and just letting me have nothing, he turned it into going to this website for the last 8 years. He's bought it every year. He used to have videos of me up there, and I just like reported them because I was like, he's like, you could have just asked me to take them down. I was like, I could have.
I could have,
you
but
could give me my own
you
fucking
could have
name
just
too,
been a
douchebag.
human being and not done that.
And have you approached him about just giving it to you?
Not in years.
No.
Not in years.
I mean, I would.
That's why I had to go Ryan's Comedy. For the longest time, people were like, you got a website? And I was like, I don't. Those are the first two guys. That guy on the right, the bottom right, was the guy who was like, do this joke, do that joke, don't do this.
Oh, that was the guy that helped you
we
out.
started and did this tour called Carolina Bad Boys of Comedy.
So I think
that was
what
the
these
first
guys do. You know what I think these guys do?
What?
They just buy up all the domain names for all these comedians because it's $10. It's not that expensive.
Yeah.
And they're just banking on you didn't know how to do it 8 years ago. And I bet you there are a whole shitload of comedians that if you go
all those ones on the left,
theirname.com, it goes to this fucking website.
All those ones on the left?
Yeah, these guys are here. Tim Wright, Ryan Davis, Chris Woodley.
So go to timwright.com and just see what happens.
He might have his own. That's the club that I worked at.
Like open another. Let me just do it.
Yeah, yeah. If you did like timwright.com.
I just want to see if
I think Chris Woolley did it.
How was it spelled?
Timwright.com.
Okay, so it's still available.
Oh, so Tim Wright must have crashed and burned.
My hypothesis was correct.
Ryan DeNisco is still going strong, so they're going to keep that domain.
Yeah, I can't believe I check it every couple of months and be like, he's still got it.
Well, the thing is, even if it goes down, like he hasn't been paying GoDaddy, GoDaddy owns the domain name.
Oh God.
So no, that's not correct. That's somebody else.
All right, never mind. All right, I'm just.
We don't have to go.
Yeah, but I think that they did. I think that he did have a couple other people.
Yeah, and he did that so that you'd have to go through him, and he could charge you thousands of dollars for that domain name if you wanted to.
$10 million. Because you're a big famous comedian.
I
well, that was why I did the Google thing. So like deadradiopodcast.com, we don't have a website. We don't really need one. So, but I wanted to just make sure that it would be there. So we did like a Google whatever. They have their
letters thing.
Their Google Spaces or fucking whatever the fuck it's called. But it's supposed to be a hub for all of your bullshit that no one's ever going to fucking use. But it's free. You get 3 months free, and then you don't have to pay for it, but you own your domain name for a year. So, you know, I just did it to do that, and then I can just pay them $20 and move the domain name wherever. But I have until, I don't know, end of summer or something like that. So I just did it to sit on the name so no one else could take it.
Yeah.
And it worked because now there's a podcast called Dead X Radio.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like they just threw an X in there real quick to kind of
throw it off your scent.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, even if they grab the website, it doesn't matter that much. Because and no one can be Dead Radio Podcast because we have a general partnership. We fucking registered it. Like,
that's right. We're married.
Yeah, we didn't. We haven't copyrighted anything. But
see these walls?
I definitely need to trademark the logo. I definitely need to trademark the logo.
Is that the logo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I made that. But the thing is, even with trademarking,
I need a sounder that like a horn tooting.
Yeah.
Toot your own horn.
But we do need to copy because that's our only real original content. The fucking lettering, like we just licensed that. Actually, you don't even need to license that anymore. I think the person that made it's probably dead or something. They never got back to us.
We're veering off a little bit. I played that.
Also, if you watch Hoarders Buried Alive on Netflix from the mid 2000s, they use the same font.
I thought I recognized it.
Yeah. We'll get sued eventually, but it'll be great for ratings.
That's the thing. It says it's free for personal use. Contact for licensing. I reached out to them and they never got back to me.
All right.
It takes you to a dead URL, so I'm just gonna assume they're dead. You just go to defont.com.
I think when I
days
die,
later, fucking it's like a stolen idea. It's a copy of the 28 Days Later font from that movie.
You just changed a couple little scratch marks, and it's fine. The reason I played the Peter Gilmore audio at the break, not only because it's my favorite one of the bunch, because we have a couple.
I like that one.
But you also mentioned this to us. I don't know what this is. It's from the Ryan DeNisco YouTube page. It just says, Hail Satan's Star Bar.
Call it Syndrome of a Down. Hey guys, hail Satan. Good night.
So are you a devout Satanist, or is that just a...
That was just the one time thing. Like I told my friend, I was like, I'll end tonight with a Hail Satan. I'll throw that out there. And especially after the Syndrome of a Down joke.
Adam, for what day was that? At the coffee shop for the solstice, right?
This fucks with my headphones. This thing here. Anyway, so when I was saying "Hail Satan" to people at the coffee shop, so that was the entire week leading up to Christmas.
Oh,
when every single person leaving goes Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, depending on how PC they are, and every time I go "Hail Satan," and no one noticed. No one said a single fucking word.
That's awesome.
But
it was really annoying Julia, though.
The fun part about it is this past Christmas, we had, for our Christmas special that we do, Brooke's doing some carpentry in the other room. For Christmas, we had Peter on. We had Peter Gilmore and our buddy Andy
Christmas.
Reid.
Perfect.
And Adam cut up a 6-minute video, which you can find on our YouTube page. It's called Christmas Debunked.
Okay.
With an exclamation point. Purely for clicks.
Yeah.
With Peter Gilmore of the Church of Satan. And it's this interview, it's a chunk of the interview that we did with him. And he loves to talk about, he loves to talk about Satanism. He absolutely loves it. And where pagan traditions intermingle with Christian traditions, and now everybody, a Christmas tree with a star on top, and the December 25th. I don't know what your religious, you may or may have religious, what is the word I'm looking for? Belief is? Yeah, thank you.
Do you believe in Jesus, our Lord and Savior?
Yeah. Nothing?
I plead the fifth on.
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, but
I don't even know if 1960 exists. You know what I mean? I wasn't there, so it's like
the whole thing. The whole big misconception is that Satanists are not. They're not really religious. They're atheists at the core. They don't believe in Satan.
That's the myth.
It's just like an allegory for.
It means
like the adversary. It's railing against organized religion. That's what they do. And they don't believe in God. They don't believe in the devil.
All the upside down pentagrams and the goat heads and all that stuff.
It's just to piss off Christians.
It's just tongue in cheek shit. Like you can join the church, which we're interested in actually doing at this point. For like a couple $100
lifetime membership,
and you get a lifetime
for
membership,
what, like a fraternity, and then you can go to.
I think you probably get a pamphlet, I don't know.
And then you can go to
you get a card.
Yeah, you get a card. You get a card at Christmas,
and a discount at Insane Clown Posse concerts or something.
You know how great it would be? Like, imagine we sign up for this, and around Christmas time, we get like a Christmas card of like. Peter and his family, and like badge sweaters and everything. That'd be great. I'd pay $200 for that. But and he was just like, "Hey, just pay $200 and you're in." He goes, "If you want to do the whole, goat's head naked on the chair with like the whole ceremony thing, I've got no problem. I got the robes. I'll do it for you."
So what is that? That's just like that's a Friday for them or something, just to dress you up and then do this, ritual.
If you want, if you don't, it's just like high five. You're in the Church of Satan, pack, and then out the door you go.
Or if you want the express lane, you can get this one. But if you want to really go through what my ancestors did,
and what I'm saying, like if I'm gonna do it. If I'm going to be a card-carrying member, I want to do the whole thing.
You'll go.
I want to have a big ceremony.
I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want to do
Blood.
like the Satanist version of a christening,
a baptism.
Yeah. Baptism,
Yeah.
Or whatever. They
dunk you in
water.
Water. That ain't water. Tell you right now, that ain't water.
But we got some. So Adam posted this video on YouTube, and we got some interesting
comments.
Comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of our better. We got like 3,000 views on this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I have 3,000 views total.
So
it does suck. You're just like, we did all of this, and 7 people watched it.
Yeah.
So do you wanna just get into it?
I got to try and find all this stuff, but yeah.
Start with the original rant.
Okay.
I see that long one.
Is it? Yeah. Is it this one? I'm just trying to remember which one it is. It's this one here.
Yep, I think it's that one.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's that one.
Let me.
All capitals.
So the original the original comment was good interview. I thought the dildo was some type of microphone at first until it started moving. And then this guy, his name, should we plug him? I'll give him a plug.
Yeah, just reach out to him on YouTube. You could find him and just ask him questions.
Andy McDermott.
Yeah, yeah.
He said you forgot your sweet new Converse at his house.
Oh, fuck him. I'm not taking those Converse, Andy. They ain't new.
So this comment is slightly used.
They were slightly used.
So Frank289100's, as given to him by the generous people at YouTube, said, "The Christians stole Christmas." He's doing in caps. "The Christians stole Christmas from the pagans. Peter H. Gilmore is a jackass. First of all, the inverted pentagram used by the Satanists is actually a Star of Bethlehem, when Jesus was a symbol used by the devil Satan. What is on your Christmas tree is the Star of Christ. Who stole one from whom? The devil Satan stole this Christian symbol."
You're skipping half.
I'm going to pass out.
Where'd you leave off? I
like the idea.
To further educate Peter Gilmore, what I would see in the Bible, others cannot. Even in the entire pupil in the Vatican. You hear that?
Help it.
Jesus was born during the solstice during the month of December.
You fucking idiot.
If you wanted to destroy this pagan belief, wouldn't you bring the birth of the living God Christ during the solstice, which would destroy the festive time of year for these pagans? That was direct. That was a clean
I've had $200 worth of tequila, and I'm not afraid to tell you how I feel.
This is exactly what God did, and where the Bible is true to support this. When Joseph and Mary went to Bethlehem, the inns were all filled and there were no vacancies. What is he talking? What is that?
I'm talking about them fucking, all right? It's like not real, but kind of real. We don't want to talk about it.
Because of this, Jesus was born in a stable. Obviously, the inns being filled to the max, which meant they were celebrating something. They were celebrating the solstice.
Not getting fucked, the solstice, okay?
The Satanists are real jackasses and highly jealous angel that hates us all. What?
Highly misled people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Highly misled people. I know Satan like a book with his face-to-face in real physical contact. Satan is jealous angel and hates us all.
I'm sorry. I must have glossed that over when I first read this.
You glossed over a lot of things. He's
Satan,
met the devil.
I know Satan like a book with face-to-face and real physical contact. Satan is a jealous angel and hates us all.
Jesus loves it when I do meth and go on YouTube.
Yeah.
I pray for more followers every day. And can anybody get this caps lock off? Is there any youngsters around here that know how to get this cap? Did he sign it at the bottom?
I have stale donut crumbs under my caps lock, and it doesn't work.
I went to college.
To which Adam wrote, "What fish symbols? Like the one on my mom's Volkswagen."
No, you skipped over a couple of them. So
I don't,
at the,
I don't see them.
I
They're
know.
gone.
I don't know why you can't see them. So
when everything is capital
that
like that, it's so tough.
It's because he's done this a bunch of times.
Same guy.
Here, let me
So
just jump in because I have it's all right in front of me.
I have it here too. It's
so
it's
my
a separate one.
first reply was stop yelling with a period, and he goes at Adam. I'm not going to yell.
Yeah.
At Adam Patain. Adam, I knew you were sleeping, and I just wanted to wake you up. The pentagram of the star is the Star of Bethlehem inverted, signifying signifying spelled Sygniffing.
There you go.
The Antichrist. So who stole what from whom is the question here. That's right.
Adam wrote.
So then I wrote, is your caps lock on? Question mark. And he hasn't replied yet, but I said, what do you think the Airbnb rates were in Bethlehem during the solstice? And I'm hoping that he'll answer us.
This video has gotten there's 20 something comments on here. It's fantastic. And most of them are like, yay, nice, great interview. Good job, guys. And the other ones are crazy people.
Yeah.
Just fucking insane people.
Do you think that they search him to find him
for sure,
to take him down?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And he meets him and realizes, like, hey, do you recognize me? I'm Pygmy Man 107. I don't know.
Pygmy Man?
Yeah.
So at one
I'm
point,
drinking Cumberland Farm
goes,
beer. All right? I can't.
So at one point, somebody goes, I would love to have Peter as my teacher. And he goes, I should be your teacher so that this way you grow a brain. With Peter, your brain will shrink. The Christians stole Christmas from the pagans. Peter H. Gilmore is a jackass. First of all, the inverted pentagram is used by the Satanist. And then he goes in the same thing over and over and over.
Copy and paste.
Now, the thing is, in this video, Peter Gilmore says that the Christians stole Christmas from the pagans. He says what this guy is saying.
Yeah. He didn't
but
watch
for
the
some
interview.
reason, he's going back and forth between the Christians stole shit from the pagans and I see shit in the Bible that no one else sees. And I've met the devil.
Met the devil.
Face to face with physical contact. And here is another thing. Satan is a jealous angel and hates us all. We as humans have something from God and the devil. Lucifer, Satan, and the fallen angels don't have. What we have is the gift of creativity, and the devil and her angel don't have the gift that they use for possessing it. The devil's a woman in his narrative. Interesting.
Some little filly must have broke his heart.
No, I feel like this guy is just a meth-addled lunatic who found God. And he's personifying the devil as probably his ex-wife, who took his dog away because he was giving the dog meth.
Awesome.
That's what I think happened.
Who keeps standing on the caps lock. I want that for my introduction. Your next comic, he's met the devil face to face. Please welcome to the stage.
I would love to find.
And then I go out there
guy.
and I go, hi, and then just fucking lightning
just
shoots from my fingers.
Hang on. He's got a YouTube page.
Oh, does he have posts?
He's got 60 subscribers.
Really?
Yeah.
Any uploads?
He's got, I mean, some of them, he's got 150 views on one of them.
This guy's talking about like antipasta, not antichrist. Just the wrong.
150 views.
He plays music.
I don't want to promote his music. I just want
Bill
to
Gates,
promote
Let's Cure Cancer. He's got one called How Old is the Earth with 18,000 views from 5 years ago.
I think you should play that and listen to it. I think we should listen to that.
Can you, I'm just going to mute my computer really quick, and I just want to see if this is monetized.
Okay.
It's not. We're not monetized right now, so we might be okay.
Okay.
But worst case scenario, we'll have to pull this clip from the YouTube upload.
Whatever.
So I just
real quick. John M. wrote 2 weeks ago, is no one going to talk about the dildo? Actually, it's spelled Didlow.
Didlow. That's the name of the company, the Didlow. That's how they fake
Didlow
it.
dildo.
The Didlow.
That's just is no one going to talk about the dildo that's just sitting there? And I saw that and I just wrote it was a gift. And it's not lying. It was a gift. And Chaotic Scott said they started using it to give wet willies and slapping each other in the face with it after the interview. The interview. God damn it, guys! Just read. It's before you I know you get geeked up when you're gonna say something and it's funny and you hit send. Just read it real quick. Just quality control, please.
Okay.
Thank you guys for interviewing me.
No problem. Thank you for being here for one of the most content-filled episodes we've had in fucking months. So I just, I want to
I'm just a fan of John Cleese. What is this?
I just want to preface this since most people at home are not going to be able to see what we're about to watch. So let's just read the first few comments.
Sure.
Okay.
Just so we know what we're in for.
Okay.
So this has 18,422 views, which is great. Good for him.
Frank289100.
Like and subscribe.
Which isn't a phone number or a zip code or a date.
So the description of this video, it's called
How Old is the Earth?
How Old is the Earth?
That's the title. How old is the Earth?
And this is a test.
Not a
to
question.
Yeah.
Just
this is a test.
Statement.
It's a test to show the true evidence of the true age of Earth.
Oh, I like
and
this
that's
already.
The description.
I like this.
So we'll just take a quick look at the comments just to see what we're in for. And the first one is, I don't know what is scarier, the insanity of this guy with a shovel, or that there are 15 people that like this video. The second is ha 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 exclamation point. Oh wait, you're serious. Then the next one is your argument is about as effective as your shovel.
Which is what I'm excited for. I want to know why his shovel isn't effective in this video.
So the next one that I want to read I think is very important, and this one's serious. Frank, your inability to understand the science of today is not an argument against it. And I think everyone needs to take that quote and internalize it and go, if I don't understand something, that doesn't make it wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to watch this for the first time, and I'm super excited.
It's 1:42. That's good. That's a good length. That's a good length for a YouTube video.
I think he's going to explain his digging.
You got
no
my sound
audio?
up?
Turn your audio up there, right there. Right there.
Where?
See the
it's
volume
still,
icon?
It's still silenced over here. Sorry.
You piece of shit.
Hey, it's because I didn't want to fucking play our stream
Okay,
on the
today
show.
we want to demonstrate how old the Earth truly is.
And this
now,
is how you do it, folks.
scientists say that the Earth is 5 billion years old, and the Bible says it's 6,000 to 10,000 years old. So this demonstration is going to prove a big point.
And he uncovers dinosaur bones.
Can you pause this?
Sure.
He found the skinniest possible shovel he could find.
Yeah.
What is with that
It's
shovel?
like an edging shovel.
No, he's a scientist.
Yeah. It's a science shovel.
He's a science dude. He makes this beer. He puts art and science into this and finds out how old the Earth is without a question. It's just how old is the Earth? No question mark. Fucking guy. If no one gets choked out in this video, I don't want to watch it.
I don't care.
If a business isn't losing money off this, I don't see what the point is anymore.
So he's digging with a very small shovel.
I love. He hit a root.
He hit a rock or something.
A root. That's a root.
Oh, that's a big rock. It's a good-sized rock.
Yeah.
There you go.
Who's his friend?
Yeah. So he has at least one person who takes him seriously that moves rocks for him.
I think he's wearing a hat. You can tell by the big ears.
He's also recording in a vertical format, which I forgot to bitch about before. Stop recording vertically on your phone.
Yeah.
We're watching a man just
widescreen people
shovel.
We're already starting to hit clean soil.
Oh yeah. This is clean soil because dirt isn't dirty. You fucking
As
idiot.
you're starting to see the clean soil come up.
What the fuck does that mean?
Clean soil.
What does clean soil mean?
Clean soil isn't dirty. No, there's dirt that's dirty. But
soil is decay.
If you notice, you'll see the dirty soil that's on the top, and below you start to see the soil come clean. What? If the Earth is 5 billion years old, this dark mulch should be 10, 20, 30 feet thick. It's not even a foot. How is the Earth 5 billion years old? It's the biggest bullshit ever told to man.
This is the stupidest motherfucker I've ever known to exist in the world.
All you gotta do is Google that.
That was that was his closing argument. That was
that
it.
was the
It
whole
ended
argument.
on that.
He didn't even he just was he was digging one day, thought that thought, and was and just didn't decide to cross-reference it at all.
It would be 20, 30 feet deep, like the Grand Canyon. 20 or 30 feet of sediment. No, he didn't say that. I'm just saying that you go down 20, 30 feet in the Grand Canyon, there's no layers anymore. That's what he's saying.
Dude, this guy needs to go 20 to 30 feet deep. Like,
he's my favorite.
I will
person
fucking
in the world.
rent him a backhoe if he
can
will
we
make
watch,
that
can we
video.
watch one more of his videos?
I'm gonna subscribe to him on YouTube.
So am I.
How can?
So we can't check out his music because President Trump, the tariff, keep it going.
I'm surprised he isn't filming
that.
himself.
I mean, this sounds like he might be filming himself in this one.
Boom. Dead Radio Podcast is 61st subscriber.
I'm here in a plumbing supply house, and this video is directed at President Trump. What you did is a very good thing. These are the bins that carry the Chinese no-hub fittings. They're empty. They're no longer buying them. First of all, they were junk, inferior quality.
He did this on May 1st. The tariff isn't even in place yet.
Scroll down, please, for the fucking description. Clinton, the whore master, removed the tariffs and destroyed this country along with the rag wife of his Hillary.
But
one piece left.
This
is empty.
Can we get his number tonight?
There's no
his phone number
tariff on
tonight?
China yet.
Frank, if you're listening, call the show. Oh, wait, you can't call the show. Message us on Facebook.
Yeah, we would love.
Hit us up on
Messenger.
Messenger.
We would love. We'll do a remote with you. We're not going to have you in the studio.
I think you can search him, man. You should probably search this guy's full name and then find him on Facebook. He's the only. He's a white guy with a mustache.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard to find him. We're subscribed now, so we got plenty of content.
We have no idea what he looks like, but he absolutely has a mustache.
So he said the tariff works.
It says
the tariff works. Keep it going. And this is May 1st. Let's just see if there's any comments.
15.
Are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, Pastel Princess.
Go to the replies.
Yeah,
Pastel Princess asked if he's okay.
I am very okay. What are you
Oh my God, in all
caps
caps. What kind of comment is this? Do you have any idea how important tariffs are and how they work? Tariffs were instituted to protect American jobs.
You idiot.
You act like you're some kind of great big humanitarian, and if that's the case, then move to those countries to produce the inferior products for a bowl of rice a day that fight for the human... Oh, God,
Read the last sentence says,
If President Trump cured cancer, you would still attack him. Be screaming for President Trump to jail eating bread and water.
Fucking
Still be
blood
attacking.
vessel's going to blow up in
Good
my
video,
fucking
bad
brain.
Framo Electric Corp says good video, bad supply house. Pastel Princess goes, what? Laugh my ass off. I didn't imply anything. I just asked if you were okay. This chick is, I'm assuming, Pastel Princess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to gender you.
I like that.
They are a great
are
a great troll.
I found his
because
Google Plus.
it's just you got to go no, you misunderstood. I was just making sure you're okay.
It's all capitals.
Oh, my God. Even in his fucking bio, he's typing in caps.
Jesus.
I got nail cancer in my nail after nail, and I'm fingering your mother now.
Oh, was that not a direct quote?
I got nail cancer in my nail after fingering her in my. I think he wrote, "I got nail cancer in my nail after fingering your mother." That was his response to somebody's. I want his phone number.
So that's the expert on Christianity. Is the guy who got fingernail cancer from fingering your mother.
Good.
Jeez.
We did it.
Yeah.
You found
Okay, so this is a good one. B1, it's just me, says, not quite as intelligent as the shovel method of digging here. It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out you were a deplorable moron. But now we have the voice to go with the all caps bullshit.
That's hilarious.
People keep asking him. People keep asking him if he's all right.
You should guys.
And then he goes, again he goes, if President Trump cured cancer, a devoid like you, what? Would still have something to say. The tariff is working, and President Trump must keep it going because if he doesn't, this economy will eventually collapse, and we will face something worse than that.
Adam's obsessed with this guy.
He's my favorite person.
Leave a comment. Leave a comment saying, "I think you need help," and then send him and leave. No,
I'm just gonna comment. Are you okay? Because people keep doing it, and I want to know why.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely do that. Yes, add public comment.
Call him Frankie.
No. Oh, man, you got to sign it. Let me do it.
No. I want to do it as myself.
Oh, I want to do it as the Dead Radio podcast.
Okay.
Do them both.
Do
be
that.
like, are you okay? Be like, seriously, are you okay? And be like, we're
okay,
totally not
here's
sure.
what I want you to do. I want you to comment
on
now.
his comment.
I want you to say, a separate comment. I want you to say, are you okay? Adam's worried about you.
Okay.
This fucking guy is great. I also really don't think that.
I'm putting your full name, by the way, because
that's fine.
I hope he gets back to you guys.
I love this guy. I can't wait to fuck with him for a while.
Yeah, he's better than that fucking scammer that gave up on us.
Honestly, YouTube has spell check. It just let me know that okay was lowercase. So it's fine. I got it. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. You got to refresh, you fucking dummy.
Yeah.
If I refresh, the video will start playing again.
All right, well.
So I'd rather just go back. I don't need to see your comment if you typed what I told you to type.
All right. Well, Frank289100's, we salute you.
I don't want to listen to his music now. Where's my fucking
I'll listen to it, yeah. I got to hear what this guy... This isn't music. This is just fucking
he's only got
forks.
29
This is
views.
forks and spoons and
Frank's
voice
music
record.
score 3.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Look at that
He's
fucking...
playing it from... yes.
Hang on. That is one of those tiny little fucking... No. I have it paused.
No, I know. Turn your volume up here. See?
Oh, that's why it's low?
Yeah.
It is on one of those little micro cassette recorders.
I used to have one.
Yeah,
I love that thing.
You used to have one in the 90s.
Yeah, when I was 13.
Yeah.
I had one.
When did he post this?
This was 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Okay, Frank.
This could be the next Machines Within.
Okay, Frank.
Okay, Frank.
Why didn't he just play it?
No, I'm because Frank believes in Christ.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
hang
met the
on a
devil.
second.
He didn't sell.
Hey, pause it for a second. When you're doing complex studio work, it doesn't always translate to a live setting. So he just wanted to make sure all his layering.
This is how Nirvana got famous. They VHS their Sony tape and sent it to Geffen Records.
In vertical format video.
Vertical format.
Hang on. Is he singing?
It's not as bad as I was hoping. It's still pretty bad.
It's actually kind of good.
Yeah. We should have him on the show.
It's got kind of like a Cure kind of vibe.
I can't wait to follow him at
maybe
Crafted
Killing
Cup.
Joke, maybe?
Yeah. Where the fuck is this guy?
He's an enigma.
You guys should make a fake record company.
Well, we're going to make a real
page.
record company, actually.
We already made a fake podcast.
I would sign this guy in a fucking second.
That's what I'm saying. Send him an email.
Just to have the fucking crazy.
You know he's
shit musician.
Just be like,
I
want you to completely 100% design all of your cover art and do all of your own mixing.
Free creative
we
control.
are completely hands off. All we do is distribution and promotion. That's all we do.
Do they have info on this fucking guy? I'm obsessed now. I'm obsessed with
Does he have
guy.
a SoundCloud?
And I will be sending videos to Your Mom's House podcast so this guy can get more famous.
I
will
wonderful.
be. Because they will
Tom
really
Segura,
like
Christina,
the scientific method of digging a hole in the ground to find out how old the Earth is.
Exactly. I mean, I haven't seen too many compelling arguments against that.
Yeah,
but that's
I mean,
like most.
Except for that Grand Canyon, which is just fake. That's got to be fake, right? He doesn't have a lot of videos.
If we've had...
Let's check another one of his
Think about it, all right? If the Earth is only 6,000 years old and all the rain we've got, those oceans would be way over
I know.
right now.
They'd be
You know what I mean?
overflowed.
They'd be overflowing,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But, like, thank God.
That's all distorted and shit.
What room is he in his house?
I don't know.
Recording this.
It's actually kind of a nice little painting or whatever the hell he's got behind there.
Does anybody say this sucks worse than your
7
cheeses?
comments. One of the best unknown songwriters of our time. Beautiful. Yeah, this is all positive here.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
the devil from her jealousy is stop.
He went full caps. He went full caps on a positive review. Let me pause this because it's distracting me, and I don't want to just play his content. Oh my god. So she goes, beautiful, and then he goes, this is what the devil from her jealousy stopped. I would say 90% to probably most of the people in the recording business today couldn't hold a candle to me. About 2 years ago, I sent Bono from U2 the same type of a cassette player here with 5 songs on it. An Irish friend, he said a Irish friend of mine, who knew me for years, heard this cassette and it took him for a loop. His response was, "You fucking cease to amaze me." So he dropped the cassette player off at the hotel YouTube owns with the concierge at the front desk.
Right.
Within weeks of that cassette being dropped off, Bono breaks his arm riding a bike in Central Park.
Oh.
A few weeks later, when his plane was landing here in New York at LaGuardia Airport, the cargo door opened. Lucky the plane was an in-flight when it happened, so obviously either this is just a coincidence or maybe Bono did get the cassette of me singing and playing, and the devil is trying to stop him from connecting with me.
Wow, what a creative
I
writing.
love this person so much. He's my favorite person ever.
I wrote that same diary entry in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then
He's a prophet.
Zulaya Ali says, "Dear Frank, 289100, now the chorus of your very catchy song, keep repeating in my head." And then he goes, "There is not a person on the face of this earth that can do what I do when it comes to writing and singing music. This is of angelic status. I'm going to post another song this week. The best compliment came last summer when a friend of mine, Nicola, heard this cassette. His first words were, 'You should be flying around the world in a jet very rich. My love for music is a passion and not a dollar sign. If my passion for music was money, I would never be able to write these incredible songs. Every spring into the summer, I keep writing more and more, and the only thing that fallen angel can do is grind her teeth at me in jealousy.'"
Have you ever in your fucking life ever heard somebody
Narcissistic like this?
talk about the devil
It's
as a
exclusively
her?
as a female.
As a female?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about that? No.
That seems really strange to me.
Yeah, it's definitely odd. I mean, it's progressive of him, I guess. Jealousy that kills. Thank you for your compliments, Ahula Ali. God is almighty and a tremendous lover of music. My relationship with God is very unique, unlike others, and obviously the music I write and sing speaks for itself. Yeah, this guy is.
Brooke, do you think God? Do you think the devil is a woman? Because I do. Just aiming a stapler at me.
I think this person is serious.
Well,
angelic status indeed. Your friend Nicola was right. Your heart is honest. God bless you, Frank. May abundance of inspiration showering you. You're unique. See, it's not trolling enough to.
No, he's not getting it.
Yeah.
Like, he thinks he's got a legit fan here. Jesus.
But I think he might, too. I think she might just be crazy, too.
Well, look how he writes. He, like, copies and pastes her name. Even scroll up.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't
like,
tag her.
Even in the middle there, the middle that one, go down a little bit. Right there, like the third one down, he even still writes her name in lowercase.
He didn't want to misspell it.
And as far as, like, he's
a consummate professional.
You can email him that you're a prince in Egypt somewhere, that you need money because your uncle.
Yeah, I'll just tell him that the Zionists are trying to trick
he
me
has
out
that,
of my money.
That like Gmail. He has to have that Gmail account. You can email him.
Yeah, I mean, I can message him on here for sure.
Well,
but I want to find out where he's from. Does he have a bio? Did you pull up his bio before?
I found his Google
Plus.
Google Plus. Yeah, it's through that, which means he has to have that as a website or something.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a little bit of research.
I wanna talk to him.
Yeah, I wanna.
Well, if we can get him on the show, we'll have you.
We need to find out where he's from.
Like in 5 minutes, I want to talk to him. He
holy fucking shit! What? I just looked up his
his SoundCloud. He does have it. He's a band.
I'm on Google. I'm on Google.
He doesn't know how to digitize that.
He's
music.
He's the guitarist of Modest Mouse or something. We just have no clue.
I'm on his Google Plus. He says the chemo creates residual cancer cells which come back years later.
There it is.
Clean them out with carrot juice, 4 to 5 glasses a day. Also eat raw.
4 to 5 glasses of carrot juice a day.
Also eat.
That's like 300 carrots.
Also eat raw garlic cloves when you eat your food. And each time you take a mouthful of food, bite into a clove and chew it with your food. Keep chewing off little pieces until the clove is gone, and that's it.
That's.
Yeah,
I found
so his
the chemo creates residual.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I mean, I'm excited. I can't wait to find out more.
All right, you're obsessing now.
Yeah, this guy. I got nail cancer.
I think he meant to write in my nail, not
nail
my
after
nail.
fingering your mother. I'm so excited about this guy. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it because I'm yawning, but I definitely am.
Yeah.
I want to fuck. God, why was he not the one getting his fucking head bashed in?
You know what? I probably
Milo's?
served him when I was working at Craft a Cup in the mall on Saturday. I probably served him and never even realized it was him.
We just need to know.
Hi, I'd like a macchiato.
He doesn't have any information on.
Have you had our
He
macchiatos
doesn't?
before? No! They're actually traditional. It's 2 shots of espresso with foam. Well, I don't want that!
Satan prevents me from drinking these.
Oh
Satan doesn't want me to have a latte!
I need to know so much more. I need to know so much more about him.
I want to know what that number is. What does that number mean? 2891.
It's the mark of the beast. 666 is old.
It's what it adds up to. 2 minus 8 is -6 plus 9 minus 1 is 6.
I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna, instead of watching TV
I know,
tonight, I'm gonna watch every single one of these
He's gonna stay
videos.
up till like 2 in the morning.
I'm gonna find it.
You're gonna listen to his music.
He's gonna get a text at 4:30.
His music.
with
Hey,
this
Frank.
motherfucker's picture.
Frank, your music sucks. It's terrible. Don't.
I mean, Frank, if you want to do a real recording, hit us up. Hit us up on YouTube. You already have. You know where we are.
Right.
I'll come in here. I'll let him come in here. We'll record his music live on the show. It'll sound fucking amazing.
Was that his first video? How old is
His
the Earth?
first video is How Old is the Earth, and he's got 18,000 views on it.
He's got more views than we do.
No, maybe.
I'm
He doesn't
pretty
have
sure
more.
he does.
He doesn't have more views than me.
Well,
I have 20-something thousand views on one fucking video.
I have this one YouTube video from that's like this, I mentioned Stone Temple Pilots earlier, but I posted like 2 live videos and they have close to 1 million each, and I cannot get into that account somehow because it's like some old AOL thing, and I'm like,
you could definitely get it if you.
I've tried to go through.
Well,
old,
you probably couldn't.
If I asked them
anyway.
It is. It's being monetized right now, and I
by them though. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, sitting there.
Well, 1 million views is only a couple dollars, so it's not that big a deal.
I could have bought another beer then.
All right,
Jesus
you
Christ.
wanna wrap things up?
Yeah, I think we're about to turn into a pumpkin here.
Well, I would say that we didn't even need you here today. We had so much going on.
Definitely added. Thanks for helping with the reading.
Why did we have all this shit going on last week when we didn't have any guests?
I thought I was going to blow a blood vessel in my fucking eyeball.
Reading that?
Yeah.
I was waiting on it too,
Stress
man.
me out, man. That fucking guy needs to just calm down and
He's just
Google
there.
some
He's
shit.
there with like a thing of wine and like a cigar, just typing it out so elegantly. But meanwhile, like
Could
just
you
comes
ima-
out
yeah.
so capitalist. And like,
Well, yeah, in his head. It's like
That's what he looks like in his head.
In
Yeah.
his head, he's got a fucking ascot on.
yeah.
And he's drinking brandy. When
He's
really
just like,
he's
these cretins don't understand.
by his campfire. yeah.
When really he's in his fucking 20-year-old Barca lounger with no
Yeah.
pants on, with a
Yeah, he's definitely
Budweiser that's 2 days
tidy
old.
whities, wife beater, stains everywhere,
Screaming into his
There's a
phone.
cat with no teeth somewhere in the
It's
room.
some music that he recorded at an open mic
Yeah.
that's not even his.
Not even-
He
that
just-
wouldn't surprise me
He just
at
hit the thing and
all.
was like, "All right, good band."
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh, can you just talk about that real quick? 'Cause I wanna try some.
Real quick, I brought down Green Hook Gin Smith's American Dry Gin.
Give it.
I was at the Arlington Wine and Liquor the other day. Did you want to?
Yeah, throw in some.
Little,
You can.
Oh, it smells wonderful.
Little nip.
This is a
I was
last,
at-
last minute. What are you drinking?
Yeah, last minute. What are you drinking? Green Hook Gin Smith's American Dry Gin. It's really good.
Fucking A.
Nothing like
Yeah.
cucumber.
Very good. Very strange.
Oh, I like it.
It would be nice with cucumber seltzer.
Ooh, I like this.
It's
a
a
lot.
strange kind of blend. They use juniper elderflower, which is where you get that sweetness from. Also chamomile and cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
I don't taste the cinnamon, but all right.
I do.
Why?
But
At the end or the
He has a
beginning?
very
at
refined
the end,
palate.
at the end, only because I read it.
And
Like
now
once
you're
I
looking
read
for
it, once I read it, you know, it kind of clicks. That really helps. I don't know if that's a psychosomatic
No.
thing or whatever the
No,
hell.
it's just-
placebo effect.
Yeah.
They put it on there.
I don't know if placebo is the right word. It's
Well,
just,
they put heroin on there, and you go, yeah,
Yeah.
it tastes like heroin.
Yeah. It tastes like
No,
dicks.
but there's always.
I
There's
do
always,
taste some dick in there.
I think it helps to know what
And
you're looking
Poland
for.
Spring, yeah.
There are so many times when I sip something, I'm like, I taste something fruity, I don't know what it is. You're like, mango. I'm like, you're a fucking queer, but yeah.
Yeah. You're tasting art and science right now, aren't you? You get the art and science behind it.
Jesus Christ. Ryan DeNisco, DENISCO, RyanSComedy.com, at Ryan DeNisco Comedy on Facebook, and at Ryan DeNisco on Instagram and Twitter. You can check him out on Wednesday.
Keegan Ailes?
At Keegan Ailes, Kingston, New York.
Kingston.
That's June 6th. And Saturday, June 9th, headlining the Rhino Comedy Club in Suffern.
Come
and you've
check
played
it out.
the Rhino Comedy Club before?
I've been there a couple times, man. That is a fun room. It's
Really?
new. It's about like a year old. They kind of do improv and some stand-up, so some stand-up on the weekend, improv probably the night before, and I can't wait, man. It's a giant, like, background. The room maybe feels like 60 people, 70 comfortably, but I love it, man. They're really good people down there.
Cash at the door? You got to get tickets, or
tickets are online at rhinocomedy.com. rhinocomedy.com, and that's cheaper online than it is at the door. But it's at 96 Lafayette Avenue, Suffern, New York. Small little like yoga studio, secret, kind of like a speakeasy vibe to it when you walk in, because you're like, oh, it's just this random door, and head upstairs and check out the club. It's awesome.
Check them out on YouTube as well.
Very
Ryan
cool.
DeNisco.
We would be there if we didn't have stuff.
Your other event,
yeah, June 9th, we need to plug that.
I will be dying on my couch by the time you are hopefully killing it on stage.
You have a festival? What do you got?
I didn't plan that, but
bungee jumping. What are you doing?
I like it. It was good.
No, it's just that I'm going to be up at fucking 6:30 and then be in the sun all day.
Yeah, we have a
selling waters.
June 9th.
What do you work in the Hudson Valley Renegades game? What are you doing?
This Saturday, come check us out at 611 Salt Point Turnpike. We're going to be at the
Turnpike.
Duchess Turnpike.
Salt Point Turnpike is really far away from there.
611 Duchess Turnpike, which is also Route 44. Check us out there. We're going to be at the Dark Side Bazaar, serving excellence for free.
Yeah,
I stole that from Knitting is Metal.
That's a good line. So we're gonna be selling some bottled water that we had donated for Creator Fest. Don't ask what it is. I'll tell you afterwards.
Oh no, I stole that from Dark Side.
Anyway. We'll be selling waters that we have left over that was donated thanks to Oasis.
Thrifty Beverage on North Hamilton in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, so they donated a bunch of water to the festival that we had, and then it was 58 degrees and raining, so no one bought it.
Yeah, everybody just kind of went out from under the tents and opened their mouths, and they were quenched.
So this Saturday, when it's
God
God
provided.
He provided the water for all the patrons to have.
So this weekend, when it's 112 degrees out, we will be selling waters on a sliding scale, depending on how hot it is. And it's all to benefit next year's Hudson Valley Creator Fest. Everything goes to charity. Please give us your money. And we'll give you some stickers and things like that.
And maybe we'll invite you on the show if you got something to give us.
I mean, if you're talented.
If you're talented.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like our good friend Ryan DeNisco.
Thank you, man. Hail Satan, everybody.
We're at least acquaintances at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Bartenders, remember, kick your patrons. Have a good
yeah. Make sure you tip your bartenders. I fucked that up. Sorry. Never mind.
Let's
Bailing
just move
out.
on to titles.
Punching out. Yes. If you haven't noticed, Adam's been compiling a list of possible show titles throughout the episode.
It's not a lot, but they're all winners. So we've got no rape jokes, really?
Come on.
This inspired Angel Fire.
Okay.
Jesus loves when I do meth and go on YouTube. And the winner is, in my opinion, Science Shovel.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like
Jesus.
No rape jokes, really?
You're right. They're all winners. I don't have a choice. But they're all fine.
Well, you get an opinion.
You get an opinion, absolutely.
I have an opinion?
Yeah, sure. I want,
give us your
how do you
argument.
feel? What speaks to you the most when you go on YouTube?
I don't want anybody to type Ryan DeNisco and then rape next to it and have the rape one come up. Maybe that might not be the best one.
Part of me wants to steal one of Frank's titles.
Yeah, you know what?
How old is the Earth? Can that be the title?
How about maybe we can combine something? We're breaking the rules here.
How old is Angel Fire?
How old is Frank289100's?
40.
I think it's. No,
I honestly want to title the show Frank2890. 289100.
How about Frank's Science Shovel?
There you go. I like that. I like that.
Oh, can I use this full YouTube thing? Frank289100.
I'm just gonna put Frank, and then you fucking do it. Frank 289100's
zeros
with like an apostrophe S. Science Shovel. I'm gonna have to write that down, or you're gonna forget.
Yep. Do it.
Frank. It's possessive. No, wait.
No. Yeah. Then the number. Yeah.
289100's Science Shovel.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you. It feels good and it feels right.
This guy is giving a TED Talk in 2 weeks. He's an expert. Check him out.
And hashtag,
just no rape
jokes. Yeah, sure. Because we are we're a respectable podcast.
It makes it sound positive.
Yeah.
Hashtag no rape jokes.
I hear you.
As opposed to no rape jokes, really?
Ryan, thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
This was a shitload of fun.
Ryan, Adam, you guys are awesome.
We all did a great job. Good job, everyone.
Yes, we've did it. Until next week. Hey, what are we doing next week?
I don't remember.
Beards?
Yeah, beards.
Untamed beards.
You're growing it out, I can see.
Yeah.
Was that 3 to 5 weeks?
Yeah. I
How long mine takes?
I trimmed it. I don't shave it because my skin is sensitive, so when I shave, I break out, so I just trim it.
Yeah.
And maybe I should just grow it out from now on.
I think you should. I don't think you should touch it.
All right.
How long has this been?
Summertime.
5 days? 4 or 5 days?
I'm jealous that that's 4 or 5 days.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a bit. It's been like probably 3 or 4 days, yeah.
Okay. This, 7 days.
That's
maybe?
awesome.
8 days.
That would take me my life.
From
like
you
have
to
the
the
same
end
problem
of my
I did.
life.
Fully clean shaven.
It's not a Ryan thing, okay?
Fully clean shaven, I would say this is 2 weeks. But
Healthy.
from like shaved down quite a bit, yeah, 2 weeks. Let's call this 2 weeks.
Healthy.
I'm just gonna keep it going. I won't trim it till next week. We'll see how we do. Nah, you know what we should have done?
What?
2 weeks ago, we should have both shaved clean
and see how far you can go.
See how far we got in 3 weeks.
Well, we're not that smart, and we don't look that far ahead.
You would have been terribly ugly.
I don't even think we had them booked 2 weeks ago.
No, we didn't. We didn't. I booked out this whole month like last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Whenever I reached out to you.
All right. Andy McDermott checking in again. Ryan DeNisco, Changing the Face of Comedy. That's the title he wants the show.
Yeah, it's something. I'll do that before shows sometimes. I'll go to my friends and be like, so you guys ready to change the face of comedy tonight? And it'll be like at the shittiest show ever. The worst opportunity for me to go, I'm going to change the face of comedy tonight. And then I'll end it with, Hail Satan!
Like open mic at the Cup?
Yeah.
You guys ready to change the world?
I'll do that. You guys, I'm glad you guys are here tonight to see me change the face of comedy.
We should have run some of your jokes by him today. He's got mostly stories, though.
I got mostly stories.
Yeah.
So does Tom Segura, but...
Yeah.
I
don't want to steal
that's why I said that, but... I thought of a funny joke today. Let's see if this will work. So they gave me 6 minutes.
See, this is the thing comedians hate, pitching
jokes.
No,
and that's why I'm doing it, because I know it's going to bother everybody. So it's like an open micer joke, and it's like a super cheating thing to do. And funny to me is funny to me.
You can't explain it.
No, hang on. Yeah. I'm just saying, okay, fine. So they gave me 6 minutes. I only got 4. And then stand there for 2 minutes and then start.
Smart.
I do kind of like
That's
that.
smart.
Just stare.
For me,
instead of ending with 2 minutes silent.
Find a spot on the wall to just stare at.
Or just walk off the fucking stage and then come back.
No, I'm not done.
Take the mic with you.
I'm not done. Yeah,
Take the mic,
you
unplug it,
you
and leave the fucking stage. That was because the funniest
more of a
things
Gallagher kind of
the
comedian.
funniest things for me are shit that I find funny.
Yeah.
70% of the show is that. Nobody's fucking. I mean, we got 6 people listening, but
yeah, thanks, Andy.
There are so many things that are just so funny. Like we made a movie. It's not funny to anybody but he and I.
Right.
Good save.
And that first 2 minutes, it would be 30 seconds in. They'd be like, I wonder when he's going to give up. And then 45 seconds in, like, he might
it's
not
kind of
give
funny,
up.
yeah.
And then a minute and 15 seconds in, like,
this
I guess we'll
do
wait.
2 minutes of silence.
Committed.
And, like, don't be all showy about it with your watch. Just
No,
just stand there.
Like I said, find a spot on the wall and stare at it. And don't take your fucking eyes off of it.
And then just kill for 3 minutes. You have to kill for 3 minutes, though. which I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, you'd have to be funny after
Yeah.
that. I mean, they're going to hate you before they're going to start talking or go and get a drink.
Sorry to run that by you so late, but I forgot about it until just now.
That's pretty funny.
But I thought about it in the shower today. That's where I do a lot of my thinking.
Shower thoughts with Adam.
He's like, here's my first 2 minutes of material. And he just sits there.
It's just nothing. Let me just work this out.
Ryan, I got to pee so bad.
Yeah,
we're
go.
done.
Let's go.
We're
We're
done.
done.
Let's go.
You go. I'll
Goodbye.
finish this off. See you next week, kids.
Mike Bleakley called someone a douche.
Oh, hi, Mike.
Hello.